happy Wednesday. I am sorry to scare you all by being live earlier than normal. I know I warned you in the Discord, but there are certain to be people who are just like watching a VOD and I'm gonna pop up and be live and scare them. So sorry. I'm busy later, so I can't stream as long. So I thought I would go live earlier than 9 so that I could be around longer. That was kind of the plan, at least. Okay, let me get my game open and then we can talk because we're going to play with the unlucky chef scenario a little bit more. I think in this case, we are the unlucky chefs because the scenario doesn't really quite work as it's supposed to anymore. It's like kind of broken. Come on, game. Wait for it. You should see it any second. I can see it. Well, that'll do it. Come on. Wait for it. Come on. Whatever. That's my display capture you're seeing. I want the game capture to work. That's the problem. But anyway, in the unlucky chef scenario, oh, I have no packs installed. Never mind, I gotta reopen the game. In this scenario, your sim is supposed to be very prone to starting fires. They broke the scenario somehow because my sim has started 2 fires. When I played this last time, the sim started like 30 fires, and I'm not exaggerating. So, something is wrong, but we're still having fun in the save, and I want to play it anyway, is kind of the idea. So we've had 2 fires, we've been burgled twice, and my sim has had 3 near-death experiences. So that part has been kind of fun. I think they tuned it by accident piece is what happened. Because they wouldn't have meant to tune this and like make it not work right anymore. But I think in tuning fires, because they messed with some sort of fire tuning in an update like 6 months ago or something, I can't remember exactly when. But I think when they did that, they accidentally broke this and they like haven't fixed it. So yeah, I posted on my second channel, Lovely. I post all of my streams on my channel called lilsimsie on YouTube. So I'll post this one there on lilsimsie as well in a couple days probably. The unlucky chef scenario is when your sim has to try and max the cooking career while being extremely prone to starting fires. However, the fire part of the scenario is broken. You see how it has like, sim becomes a celebrity chef despite the danger. When I went back through my VOD from the last time I played this, and I had a fire count on there, and it was literally like 23 fires by the time we were at this point of the scenario. And we've only had 2. So the fires aren't firing, but it's okay. We're still gonna have fun. I will introduce you to my sims real quick as well. This is not the unlucky chef. This is the unlucky chef's new wife called Tiana. This is our unlucky chef called Lucky. And perhaps I broke it by naming her Lucky because she's gotten quite lucky. They also have a dog named Bagel, and we have a few dust bunnies as well. No, we're not trying to fix it, Moss. We can't fix it. It's not my fault that it's broken. The Sims must have like tuned something and accidentally broke it, and the scenario doesn't work right. It's not like I did something wrong. It's like the scenario is wrong. So I cannot intervene in this. I can merely play it and hope for the best. So you can have dust bunnies as pets? Well, no, but you can play with dust bunnies and you can try and make them stay. So there's that, but it's not really the same. This is if you have Bust the Dust. There's like a whole dust bunny feature. I think the main thing today is that we want to try and save up a little bit more money and then upgrade our house so that we can have a second floor and maybe get some more kids or a child. That is my goal. Are you friends with me yet? Befriend! Befriend! Oh, it's a miracle. Oh my god. We befriended our dust bunny. So that means that it won't go away. Thank God. Okay, that's Freckles. Did you get me anything good, Freckles? A wild mushroom. Well, let me take care of you a little bit more. Oh, I'm so relieved that that worked. Second stream of the day for Australia. Oh my goodness. When you put it into that perspective, it's kind of scary, isn't it? Time zones are very strange, aren't they? Very, very strange. Okay, we need to pay for a cleaning service. I finished... Uh-oh. Wait, pause. Hold on. Let's look at this real quick. Centerpieces haven't arrived. Lucky is catering a huge party for a prominent client. Everything's going swimmingly until Lucky realizes that the centerpieces haven't arrived. We can improvise something or go without and hope no one notices. Then we should improvise it, right? Yeah, we got paid and a performance gain. Okay, good. Are you working hard? Yeah. Am I hearing? Oh. I was like, I think I can hear extra music. And I did. I didn't make it up. There was music playing from the radio. Okay. I don't think we got anything good from the Dust Bunnies this time, yeah. No. Okay, we need to hire a cleaning service for this aspiration. That's what I was gonna say before I got distracted by the pop-up. We've already completed this 3 meals thing, and it didn't work. So I'm probably just gonna cheat that away. But I will hire a service. We'll hire a scheduled maid. I might as well, right? It'll be kind of nice to have help. We have money. Oh my gosh. Furry, thank you for the 25 gifted subs. That is extremely kind of you. Thank you for gifting subs again. Thank you so much. And right now there's not very many people here, so that means a lot of people in chat were able to get some that maybe wouldn't have had a chance otherwise. So thank you so much for doing that. And congrats if you just got a sub. That is so cool. Yeah, it's so helpful to have the maids around in this game. I feel like when I'm playing like a legacy challenge or something big, it's not so bad right now. Like our house is really small, but when I'm playing like a big save, it's really nice to have help. It is very useful. Okay. Well, I've paid for a cleaning service, but I don't think that they're gonna come yet. And Lucky did not get promoted. That's fine. Do you think that I should have them have a science baby now? No. I think what I'll do first is upgrade the house. Let's start with that, and then we can try and get our science baby. I don't think I need this anymore. I was using that before, but I feel like it's not necessary at this point. Yeah, I'm live earlier today. Sorry if that's like scary and you're like, wait, is it a different time than I thought? No, I usually stream at 9. It's currently 8. I'm just busy later, so I won't be able to be live as long if I went live at 9, because I'm probably gonna end around 11. So I thought I would go live a little bit earlier, just so I could be on more. But it does mean that it's kind of confusing if you hadn't seen my like schedule change plan. All right, I'm just gonna move this off for a second, and I'm gonna try and fix the house a little bit more. I think that I'm going to start by extending the house just a bit, because some more kitchen space and a little bit of a wider living room I think would be good for us to have. And then I can have more dining chairs, like we could get a third one. You know, it's simple but effective. Oh, you know what, actually. Maybe I put the staircase right there. That is actually really cute. Oh yeah, I didn't fix the bot. I forgot about that, Tilly. Oh, Bust the Dust is on. Yeah, my sim, she has... We married a random sim. I obviously gave her a makeover, but she was like a randomized sim that was just in the town. And she had the Fabulously Filthy aspiration by default. So I decided to try and keep it. Woohoo in a filthy house. Wow. Okay. Anyway, that's why we have this sim here. I think the house kind of unfortunately has to stay dirty. So that part, not so good, but it is what it is. Oh, me extending that is bad news for how the back is gonna look, but that's fine. Too many tiles. Maximum allowed is 100. Whatever. Whatever. Maybe I will put it like this. And then the back of this can just be flat. Because if we did it like this, we could probably have a little bathroom. This makes for a very large room upstairs. But maybe this could become the baby's room. And then, well, we kind of need to rearrange the downstairs. But maybe we could have like a primary bedroom upstairs like that. And then they have an ensuite bathroom and the baby can go downstairs. When you build stuff like this and then you try to adjust it, you really cause yourself some problems, don't you? Maybe I could extend this out just a little bit. Maybe this could become a balcony right here. And then this, we could have like an office space upstairs, almost like it's a little bit of a hall, like a office in the hallway. And then we can swap around where the baby goes. Let me move my dust bunny real quick. I'll move all of this stuff out of the way. But potentially, we could like build this out. Maybe this could become a really big bathroom and the baby can have like a tiny little room down there. Classic Simsie office in a hallway. Yeah, I know. I know. But that might be kind of okay. It's still a reasonable amount of space for the baby. Our home is quite small. Maybe this could get extended even more. Yeah, we need more space. Okay. The house gets extended, our balcony becomes bigger. Who's the baby with? Well, with these two. Lucky and her wife Tiana. They don't have a baby yet. I'm preparing for the future. I am planning. Okay. But we will have the baby soon. That is the plan, at least. You know, I haven't played Cities in a little bit, Cece. I need to. I love City Skylines. The thing is, I have a list of so many games that I want to play on stream, and there's just not enough time to do it, because obviously I play, like, mostly The Sims, because that's just, like, what my YouTube channel is focused on, so I'm, like, doing builds that I'm going to post on YouTube, so I mostly play The Sims, and then there's, like, all these other games that I want to stream, and there's just not enough time to do it all. Yeah, I really like City Skylines. That's one of my favorite games. It's just one of those things. There's never enough time for all the things that you want to do. Okay. I'm going to change that out. I might put... I guess you want that to be kind of centered, don't you? Ugh. The kitchen being extended like that, I don't know if I like that much, but whatever. It's fine. It is fine. Okay, put that there. I hate the door in this far corner, but it is what it is. It's gonna have to stay. And they have so much room for this bedroom. I wonder if I could extend it out. This makes the hallway bigger for like little to no reason. But maybe that could be okay. Just because I hate it being in the corner so bad. And then the room's not so long and skinny and plain. I don't know. I think it looks kind of nice. Yeah, we have a dog. This is Bagel. I do have a dog. Okay. Let's fix the roof then. Oh, that was gonna be the balcony, wasn't it? Or maybe, oh no, that can be the balcony. Never mind. let's put this one this way. I will take this and put it over here. The brick wall that I'm using, this like kind of cute stone wall, is from the Riviera Retreat kit, if you're looking for it. I don't really use that one all that often, but it's really nice. Okay. Yeah, we have so much space up here. If we really wanted to, we could make this into like a fully separate office, potentially. That gives us the same problem with the door in the corner. But it could be its own office space and be a separate room. I guess also if we had another kid in the future, that would set us up with some more room, which would be nice. Huh. Should we try it? Where's my roof texture? Do the same as remove the desk cover? I guess we could do that. We could like... Is that like so weird though? Do you think it's strange? It's a little strange. I feel like I kind of prefer it being asymmetrical. Yeah, the desk would fit in that little nook if we did it like that, though, I guess. Which is nice. Everything is strange in the Sims. You're right about that. That much is true. Oh, here's another problem. If we want the window to line up with the downstairs, maybe I shouldn't do that. Because I would kind of like for the windows to be placed the same as they are down there. I feel like that's more reasonable, right? Oh, I haven't done the kitchen yet. Don't worry about the extra chair down there. Obviously, like this, this is not how I intend to lay out the front doorway either. We'll have to do a bunch of rearranging of the downstairs still, but I'm just putting like furniture in first, then we can come back to it. Okay. I like that. Let's pick a new fence for up here. I don't really like the one that I was using inside, so I might want to change it out. Maybe I use this one. It's a slightly wrong color, but that's okay. We could definitely make it work. I feel like that's kind of nice. I like a balcony. I'm glad we put that. That was a good idea. What door should we use? I want one that has windows in it. Who has died? Oh, it's just the one Sim. She's chased by death. So she's had a few incidents. The first time was like a, I'm warning you, from the Grim Reaper after she got electrocuted. So she literally got electrocuted, fell on the ground dead, and then he was like, I'm warning you, and then she came back to life. Then she died by getting, oh, maybe she got electrocuted again. And there was another time that she was trying to repair this thing, electrocuted, for real dead, then her wife had to like plead for her and she came back to life. And then the third time she died by laughter, like from being playful, and that time I closed my game and came back. Because there was nobody there to plead for her, so I closed the game without saving and came back. Yeah. There's been a lot going on in this save, but that's what we've been up to. Okay, that works. That's fine. Maybe I put like a little roof piece on top of it or something. It's not quite the right color exactly, but we can do it. Okay, balcony ready. I'm gonna have to rearrange a lot of this landscaping. Maybe I get rid of the foundation temporarily so we can fix the landscaping. That's fine too. And then let's buy some more bathroom stuff. Maybe we put a little sink. Do you think I should add in laundry? I would probably regret that, but that does feel very unlucky chef coded, doesn't it? The balcony fence actually isn't from a pack. The balcony fence is base game. It came out in an update a long time ago, that balcony fence. No way. No way to the laundry. Chat's like, I don't think so, Kayla. But imagine how cute it would be. And we have like that giant laundry room, bathroom space downstairs. So we have plenty of room for it if we wanted to add it in. I hate this bathroom. Absolutely despise it. Okay, we aren't gonna be able to afford all of the decor that we want straight away, but we can afford some of the decor that we want. So we'll have to just start there. Yeah, like they don't have a dresser or anything, at least they didn't before, so you're gonna have to wait. I think you know, unfortunately, I think I'm gonna put laundry. Okay. Let's put this, oh, that's not gonna work. Maybe, okay, maybe we ignore what I said about laundry. Maybe I shouldn't do it. Oh, but it would be so fun. I just don't need to have that there is the problem. We can just leave it. You support the decision, more mess. There you go. We can put laundry and then bet on how long it takes me to remove it. All right, now see, that's the spirit. That's more like it. Never clean the lint tray. Yeah, I'll actively avoid cleaning the lint tray so that we can have more fires. That feels like a good idea. That feels like a good idea, she says. But I want to have more fires so bad. This game is like devastating me with the lack of them. Okay, I have definitely decorated this bathroom a lot more than we probably should have been, considering that we don't have much money, but I guess we don't actually have a baby yet. So we don't need to decorate the baby's room that much yet, because it doesn't technically exist. If we burn down the dryer, there's no more laundry. See, that's the spirit. I like the way you think. Okay. I'm gonna put this upstairs in their room for the dog again, I guess. Maybe I should have put this sink over here, because we can scoot this over. Unfortunately, I think this might be better. But we could always put, did I save that cabinet I was looking at? No, I don't think so. I could always put that back. Parenthood. Yeah, we can put this like in this corner. That's nice for now. Eventually we'll add like towels and stuff. I just don't want to pay for that yet because I'm kind of scared that we're going to regret it. I think I also might make this one into a bigger window. Because that's just downstairs in the kids' room, so it might as well be. I think for the baby's room, I'm just going to pay for like a random wallpaper and floor. We can decorate this more a little bit later. But I feel like as long as we have something paid for and then maybe a couple baby things, we'll be set. Baby things. Are we gonna have a science baby? Is that the plan? I feel like that's what we talked about, but I don't know if we like fully decided. Can I get a vacuum? Unfortunately for my aspiration, I really shouldn't clean this yet. I know it's terrible. I'm so sorry. But for the aspiration that my sim has, We really should wait a little bit longer before we clean it. I'm so sorry. I know. It's rough out there. Didn't I get a maid? Yeah, exactly. That's why I need to have the maid come and clean it. And then we need to make it get dirty again. So I really shouldn't have a vacuum. But the maid needs to clean it because we had to hire one, and then we'll get a vacuum. Well, maybe never, because it needs to get filthy again for the other later ones. Okay, here's a cute little picture of my dog. That photo looks broken, so that's no good. I need to put a stair railing too. Cottage living. That's fine. Where should I put this trash can? Maybe just here? That's terrible. I guess this will probably do for now. I can put another window in there. The dog bowl could go, I guess, just over here for now. Yeah, the picture's breaking is so frustrating. I am not happy about that. Oh, look at all this stuff. Where did I get some of this? Oh, maybe I could swap this out for the smaller one, because that one probably looks a little bit nicer for our kitchen purposes. Oh, good. And think how much money we just got back from this. I can't believe I didn't check that sooner. Like, check to see where she was in her career. Yeah, it's really nice when that happens. You get some extra money that way. It works out really well. I don't really like this being peachy. I think I want it to be like a green color. I guess we could do like a peachy and green color. Maybe I won't use the fluffy rug. Maybe I use the new one, because this one comes in not really the right shade of green. Dang it. This strawberry wallpaper is from Pastel Pop. Oh, we could do purple and yellow. Oh, maybe this green works because it kind of looks like it's like a mix between this color and then the color of the strawberry thing. That might be good. Okay, I'm gonna decorate it for an infant, because when we play with newborns, they're newborns for about 2 seconds. So we can be ready to age them up quick. Yeah, I like how the colors look together. I'm pretty happy with that, I think. So that's good. Maybe this can be like the matching color for the floor. The green carpet with the dusty floor is exquisite. Yeah, the floor will be a little bit nicer once we have vacuumed it and stuff. We're just not quite there yet. I might use that color. Let's put another one of these. Okay. Maybe some kind of cute shelf or something. This isn't from a pack, Mama. This is from the most recent SDX drop. There was an update last week on Wednesday. They added a handful of things into the base game that are Pride themed, including this bed, these pictures, this new wall shelf. There's another like set of posters, and there's a knitted Pride flag. So they gave us a bunch of new stuff in that update. It's pretty good. Worked out pretty well. But yeah, it's base game, so you don't need a pack or anything for it. Everybody has access to it. Growing together. Let's put this. You come in purple, right? Yeah, that's good. Okay. Let's see. Put this little guy. I never actually really use the rocking chairs when I place them. I go to great lengths to put rocking chairs in, and then I just don't really use them, but it's okay. So far, no fires. Yeah, not today. But we also haven't really unpaused the game today, because I've been building for most of this stream so far. But we'll unpause soon, and we'll see where it takes us. I don't really like that lamp. Maybe I'll use the base game one. I think this one is pretty cute. We could get it in a nice simple color. No, that's not nice though. Maybe the polka dots is better. I like it. It's your first time watching this stream. Hi Vicky, thanks for coming by. I'm glad you could make it. Okay. Oh, we should use this. Oops, I placed 2 of them. I really like that color scheme. Should we try that? I feel like that's a cute little touch. This rocking chair is from Growing Together, if you're looking for it. We've only played it the one time before this, Rowan. My sim, when I say 3 deaths, I think people keep getting really freaked out by that, and they're like, who did you kill? And the same sim died 3 times. She's been through a lot. She had to get revived a couple times. I closed my game without saving one time. She's chased by death, so it is a frequent occurrence. But we've got one sim who's had a few incidents. But I didn't kill anybody on purpose. No, I don't like that. Maybe I'll use this little one. And then maybe I will get a teddy bear. I think we could also probably benefit from a little rug. I used this one a couple times in this house already, but it's just so cute. What colors do you know? Never mind. Kind of surprised it's just 3 deaths then. Yeah, see, it's actually not that bad. What if I put that, well... Okay, what if I just use this little floral one in front of the crib? I could see that. I think that works for me. Okay, my next order of business is that I want to put some more cabinetry along this wall. I'll leave that over there, and maybe this can get hung up in the center. I really want to use this, but I just don't really like it. I keep trying to place it somewhere and then deciding that I think it looks weird. I don't know. Is the chase by death trait going to be featured in my new legacy challenge? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So the scenario isn't broken? What do you mean? The scenario is so beyond broken. Okay, to give some more context, when I played this last time, I got like 30 plus fires. We've had 2. The scenario is not supposed to work like this. I think that like the 2 fires is more like a regular sim save. There's no tuning to make fires more likely. No, it's not because of traits that I added. No. The scenario is broken. I didn't do anything. The scenario doesn't work. At least it doesn't work how it's intended to work. I didn't do anything to change it. That's just, it doesn't work right. I am not at fault for this. We're gonna start playing it in May, Gianna. We want to play it for when we start my fundraiser in May. So I'm not gonna post it anywhere until then. And even once I do post it on like I'll like share the link here on Twitch. We're gonna be playing through it for the first time together, almost like playtesting it together. So it won't be like, it'll be finished, but it won't be like finished, because I want to play it, and like if something's not fun, we'll change it, you know, like, so we'll kind of mess with it as we go once we post it. So it will be done, but not like super done straight away. I don't like that. I don't think that looks very nice. I do want to get a bigger plant, I think. And maybe that can stay. I don't really, it's hard for me to put these things in here in this room, because I feel like they keep looking kind of weird wherever I put them in these rooms, but it's probably fine. Okay. have to ignore this part because we're going to put it back on a foundation and stuff in a little bit. I want to make sure that we've finished decorating our upstairs bedroom a tiny bit more, and then I'll buy some more landscaping. No, we're gonna play on a new save. The reason that we wanted to stop playing in the Not So Berry save is because it was kind of broken. So playing in the Not So Berry save is like not a good idea because it's been having so much trouble. It's a fun one, and I love that save. I always will, but it's just like we had to kind of slow down playing in it, and then eventually, like, once we finished it, we kind of stopped just because the save was really struggling after playing over 20 generations. We want a fresh save, townies back, a regular amount of glitches, you know, that sort of thing. Okay, the bedroom is not great. I would like to add some more furniture over there. And obviously, like, this area is not great. I want to add more furniture over there, too. But I think that we should probably stop adding things and then, like, continue once we have a little bit more money. I feel like we've reached that point now where we should probably slow it down just a tiny bit. And then we can continue on once we've maybe been promoted another time or something. I think my sim should get promoted tomorrow in game. Okay, let's look at some of the horse ranch debug. Oh, I can also extend this. Well, that's good. Okay, I will fix the floor in a minute, don't worry. Horse ranch. Yeah, I think I'll probably put just a couple of these over here. I can do a couple more flowers on that. Scoot those back. Yeah, we can make like a little separate garden area too, which will be good. For the most part, I think the landscaping that we had before is fine. It's just like the couple of extras that we want to maybe put in. And then we should be okay. We're living in Tartosa right now, so that's the world that we're in. All right, oh, the for rent one. That's nice. I think I'm gonna swap that though for this fence. At least for now. Okay, cute. Very, very cute. All right, fix around the outside of this just a little bit too. Oh God, Tilly. Not that. Not the toe puns again. All right, this has to go back because I accidentally messed with it when I shrunk the place by accident. I know it doesn't look cute in the backyard, but it's fine. We can make do with this in the backyard for now, and then I figure that we'll probably add to it as we continue playing, you know? I don't want to spend more than this because I want to make sure we have enough money to pay for any like surprises that pop up. So I say we call it there. We also can't afford to have a science baby now. So that's no good. I guess if we pay for that, we can afford our science baby. We just need 1,000 simoleons. Or is it, wait, is it, maybe it's like 1,200. Oh, we actually still can't afford a science baby. Never mind. We wait a little bit longer. Hope it doesn't rain in Tartosa. What, with this? These things don't break. The treadmills don't break, so you don't have to worry about that. People often say that. They're like concerned about putting stuff like that outside, but the treadmills do not break. So I promise it's no concern. Oh, we can have a science baby now. No, the treadmills don't break. See, you can't like, no fixing. I guess that one's not broken, so I can't show you no fixing, but they don't break. Well, I don't really want you to be in bed. What do you need to do for your aspiration? Level 8 of the culinary career. Prepare food not started. We can do that. Let's cook a couple things. Let's make, well, I don't really care. Clam chowder. Randomly scroll and stop on something and then cook that. All right, get to work. You've noticed a private video in the playlist. Are you missing something? Oh, in my like legacy playlist. I probably had to re-upload it and then didn't remove the previous one from the playlist. It's probably nothing. Like I wouldn't have privated one of the main videos. I'm thinking like maybe there was like I don't know, sometimes maybe I decided to add something to it after we already uploaded it and I hadn't put it live yet. And then I never posted the original one and just didn't delete it and then re-uploaded it and published that one. I don't really private videos that I've already published. So it would have just been one that I never published and then like changed something and posted again or whatever. Maybe it might have been like a speed build with a different variant of it or something. I'm not sure, but there's not a video missing from the playlist. Don't worry. One of them just is probably the same thing twice. The one that glitched and showed Captain Hoof's death in the middle of a combo? Maybe. There's a couple that had like some weird like editing bugs, like bug like that, and then there's a couple that had like an editing mistake that we've changed, you know, stuff like that, but it wouldn't be anything that matters. Let's make a pumpkin pie next. I don't remember if we took the video down and fixed it when the Captain Hoof thing bugged. I can't remember. I don't take them down is the thing, so it's only if I notice it before we post it. I ended up not streaming that day, Sadie, because I wasn't feeling well, so I had to cancel stream that day. But we'll play Sims 2 at some point soon. I didn't get to it yesterday, or was it last Thursday I said I was gonna do it? I can't remember exactly. It kind of depends on the video, Ocean Boulevard, because some of them, the length of time to edit my videos depends less on how long the video is, to be honest, and more on how many times I repeat myself. So like sometimes when I don't know what to give an example of, but like maybe when I'm doing like one of the review videos where I'm saying the same thing like a million times, and like reading from a script versus a video sort of like what I'm doing right now where I'm just talking, like it would probably be quicker to edit a stream than to edit some of those other ones. It just kind of depends. Some of the stream ones are different, Naomi. The stream ones, if there's a stream missing from the playlist, that's not because like there was an editing mistake or a playlist mistake. If there's a stream missing from like the Not So Berry playlist, it means that I never uploaded it. It's very rare that I don't upload streams. But there was like a period in the middle of Not So Berry where I was having like severe internet issues to the point where like it was like every 5 minutes the internet was crashing. And it became like 20 different VODs. And to put that together, and the whole thing was just me being like, oh my god, it's broken again. Oh my god, I'm back. Over and over. Like, I just didn't post it. Because, like, it's nothing. It's, like, unbearable. You know? But, yeah, so there's a couple things like that from VODs, where it's usually only when there's, like, a severe issue. And there's been, like, small issues that I'll just cut out from streams, but, like, when there's big things where the whole stream is broken, I just don't bother posting it onto More Simsie, which has only happened, like, a handful of times ever in all the years that I've been streaming. But if there's a VOD missing from More Simsie, it's that, I would assume. Yeah, so anyway, stream was ruined. I was very sad about that when it happened, and I still get questions about it, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I don't remember exactly what stream it was, but... And people are like, this one's missing. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, bestie, it's gone. It really stinks, but it's gone. I wish it wasn't. Okay. Celebrity level lost. Oh, that's okay. I know, internet issues ruining streams is so painful. It's like, because you can't do anything. Like, you just have to give up and turn off the stream, essentially. Unless you, like, I don't know, choose to... Sometimes if you restart things, it fixes it. But, like, the internet issues I've been having in the past week were because of, like, there was construction nearby. So, like, I can't do anything about that. Restarting my router is not going to fix that. You know, like, you just can't... It's out of your control. Likes painting? Yes. Yeah, we do, Plumby. The thing is, in my old house, the townhouse that I used to live in was like, she was a mess. Like there was something with the wiring in that house that was a nightmare. So we used to have like so many power outages and like power flickers, and the breakers would like, it was all the time. The house was built terribly. That's why I had all those mold problems when I moved out. Like the townhouse was bad. Like, we had so many issues in that place. And that, I think, was half the battle. So, have I tried turning the construction equipment off and then not back on again? We could do that. I go out there and I'm like, hey, can you guys just leave? Because I'm kind of busy trying to play Sims right now. Thanks. Would you mind just, like, getting out of here? Okay. Use the bathroom. The townhouse had some bad traits. Yeah, basically. Had the, like, cursed lot challenge in The Sims. I loved it there, truly. But, you know, she was rough. She was rough. Yeah, the idea of confrontation like that scares me too, Christine. I would never actually talk to them like that. They were, I think it was last Wednesday. They were fully blocking me into my house. They haven't been on my street much. They've been just like around, like on like other blocks and stuff and on like the main road. But they were on my street on Wednesday. Like they're like, it's like a gas company or something. I can't remember what they're doing. I don't even have gas in my house, but anyway, they were on my street and they had like 8 big white trucks, and because they were like digging and stuff, and they were fully blocking me in. Like, there was a truck just parked like directly in front of my driveway, and me and Dan were like gonna go to the grocery store, and we were just like, well, I guess we're not. Like, I'm not gonna ask them to move. I'm not going out there and talking to them. I mean, you probably could, and like people would have to if they had to go to work or something, but like, I'm not going out there. So I'm just not gonna leave the house today. Like, they were only there for like 3 hours, which is a long time. They were there from like 2 until like, maybe it was more like 4 hours. They were there from like 2 until like 6 p.m. on Wednesday of last week. Oh my God. The only way we can have fires in this game is from not the chef scenario. Are you kidding me? Like, what are the chances of that? Okay, fire's 3. We finally get one and it's not even from the right thing. Like, this is ridiculous. Okay, can you feed the dust and then ask for valuables? You didn't know that burglar alarms could catch fire? Yeah, they can. Oh no, it broke this. Uh-oh. Feed dust, ask for valuables, pet, feed dust, ask for valuables, come on. The dust can catch fire too, yeah. Indeed it can. Anything good from that one? 57 simoleons. Okay, should we wash this laundry? Shall we start there? Wash laundry. I know, that was a terrible time for ads to start playing. It was a very brief fire. This thing caught on fire for like 20 seconds. But that was all. Maybe you could throw these away. Well, no, I'm still waiting for the cleaning service to come. I did hire them, and this one I did too, and it like glitched. Maybe I should just cheat it. Okay, I need to eat 3 meals that are spoiled, bathe or shower 3 times in a dirty shower, don't wash my hands after using the toilet, And invite a guest over while the house is dirty or filthy. Okay, we can do that. Maybe I'll use the bathroom and then not wash my hands. Exciting. No, she washed her hands. Dang it. The numbers that I'm changing, I have like a text file on top of my OBS. That's what I was doing. Is all. I'm gonna make myself lunch. Sure hope I don't miss a fire. Okay, good luck, Tilly. I'm hoping for the best. Okay, who wants to come over? Thicket Martin. Invite to hang out. Grapevine gossip? With our guest? My house is dirty, by the way. Look, if I check the dust level, I invited a guest over while the house is dirty and it's not counting. The floor level is dirty. So why does it not count? I don't get it. I don't understand. I'm gonna start trying to spoil some food. Which one will spoil the fastest? Oh, turkey dinner spoiled. There you go. It's not about dishes laying around. That's not how it works. This is the bust the dust aspiration. So it's literally about like the dust level on your floor. I think it's only the dust, Miv, because like it's like it talks about dirty or filthy, and like the only way that a house is determined dirty, it's because of the dust. So I don't really get it why it doesn't work, but I can leave some dirty plates out, I guess, while I eat some spoiled food. That's fine. Others tire me from grouch trait. Unpleasant surroundings. Everything feels a bit dirty. See? No, the visitor's right here. This is the guest that I invited over. Terrible. The grouch trait just makes them like unhappy around people. Maybe once I clean it, it will trigger it. Do you think so? I guess there's a possibility of that. All right, that's another one. Last dirty plate. Here we go. Try from the social tab instead. I mean, it should be the same thing, but I can invite someone over, I guess, again. Oh, it worked from the social tab, but not from the phone? What on earth? Well, that's not normal. Don't talk to her. Finish your spoiled food. Okay, let me put on maybe another one of the lot challenges. This is like the theme of today. Everything is broken. I'm gonna put on filthy so the plumbing gets dirty quicker. Okay, I will also use the bathroom and then not wash my hands. Okay, let's go talk to her. Discuss interests without washing my hands. Did it count? I don't think it counted. What the heck? And I didn't even get promoted today. Oh, we're so close. Oh, that's true. You could take a mud bath and then not wash the tub after. That would help. Lucky, you want to get level 8 of the culinary career. We'll see about that. Let's take a mud bath. Can I help you? I don't want to talk to you. It counted it was one before. Why did I think it only said one still? Oh, I guess it wasn't counting when I was looking, and now it says it. That's fine. We can finish this now if we try hard enough. Okay, take a shower, take a shower, take a shower. Went up right as I looked away. Yeah, that makes sense. Classic Sims. As soon as you look away, it stops working. Oh, that was fine. Okay, one last time to use the bathroom and then not wash the hands. Don't wash your hands. Come on. Did it count? Did it count? Did it count? Yeah, it counted. Okay, now I need to knock over 3 trash cans, throw a party social event in a filthy house, appease a filth fiend with a filth tribute, and woohoo in a filthy house. My house is not yet filthy, so we have to wait a little bit longer. Do you want to maybe clean this then, though? Shockingly, the house is not yet filthy. So that's sad. You feel bad for them, huh? Do you think that we should have the science baby now? Maybe I will. Let's go have a science baby. We've been meaning to, so let's just go for it. It's a girl! Okay, what do you want to name the baby? Our name is Lucky, and our last name is Blaze. I want to have something kind of like that, I think. Hope said hope. And honestly, the name Hope in a situation like this kind of works. Dusty? Wait, Dusty's kind of cute. Unironically, Dusty is kind of cute. People are named that. I actually really like that. Dusty Blaze. That is adorable. Okay, let's go put her in there. Cuddle? Talk? Why not? Talk again? Then maybe you should go to bed. Go to sleep. Well, this is fun. Okay, everybody's in bed. No, sleep all the way through. What are you doing? I really hope that we can get promoted tomorrow. The problem with this level of our career is that we only work from 12 to 5, which is not really that much time. So it's hard to get promoted when you're working so little. I mean, I don't need to complete their aspirations. It's just fun, so I'm trying to complete their aspirations. Because I enjoy it. Okay, now you can go back to bed. You as well. Go to sleep. Are you fully rested? You're not, so why won't you sleep all the way? There's no music in here. Oh well. The kid needs fed again, but hopefully we can wait until we're like more rested. Oh, Tiana has work now. Oh boy. All right, Lucky, unfortunately, you gotta come change the dirty diaper and then feed the baby. Yeah, the bug where they don't sleep is so annoying. It's like genuinely unbearable. This is broken too. I guess that it's because the house is like filthy and gross. And we have all these like cursed things. Should we try the wishing well again? We could. No, it wasn't the dog. The dog can wake your Sims up, Icky, but it wasn't the dog just then. The reason that they're waking up is there's like a weird bug when there's 2 Sims sleeping in a bed, but they just keep getting up. There's nothing that wakes them, they just keep getting up. It's a known bug. Unfortunately. I didn't change my stream schedule, no. I usually stream right now on Wednesdays. it's 8:59. I usually go live at 9 a.m. on Wednesdays. I went live an hour early today because I can't stream as long today. I'm gonna end around 11. So normally I would be like getting off early, but I thought it would be nice to go live a little bit early too so I can still stream longer. Was my thought. We had a plan. Yeah, I usually am live right now on Wednesdays if you're ever around in the morning on Wednesdays, or if you're like in a different time zone maybe. Okay, I'm actually gonna go to the wishing well. I think. I feel like that would be fun. We're gonna go see if we can wish to be promoted. The wishing well is not normally here. I just placed one. The wishing well is not from Get Together. It's from Romantic Garden stuff. But we shall go and see. Up to anything fun today? Oh yeah. I'm going to Epic Universe today. It opens in the afternoon though. They have like weird hours in their preview days. But I'm going to Epic Universe today. So yeah, I got fun plans today. Okay, I'm not gonna make an offering. I'm just gonna make a wish and see what happens. If it goes bad, I'll close my game without saving. Come on, promotion. Oh, I got promoted. I can be cheerful. Promoted, look at that. What did it say? This is your workplace calling. We have urgent news to share. Your boss won the lottery and immediately walked out mid-shift. This is the second time this has happened to my sim. You would be eager to get there? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go as soon as it opens. And they don't open until way later. It's only 9 and they don't open until the afternoon. So that's why I'm gonna leave so I can get there when it opens. But I also have to, I'm relying on my sister's friends. So I have to go meet my sister and her friends at my parents' house and then we go together. My sister is friends with someone who works at Epic Universe and he offered to take me, which is very exciting. You can take pictures now, Christine, because they had their press event on Saturday. So before the press event, they were really strict about pictures and like taking photos inside the park. But now their press event has already happened, so people have been able to film in the park. So now you can take pictures inside. At least I think so. I don't see why they would stop anyone now because they already had the press event. But that was what the problem was before. I think I'm gonna do the, yeah, we can never get further in this. I can do the Appliance Whiz one now, which will be good. Epic Universe is the new Universal theme park. It's the first time that a new theme park has opened in the US in like 20 years, more than. And it's a big deal. It's like a massive new theme park. If you ever heard of Universal, it's like the other theme parks. There's Disney and Universal in Orlando. Universal is the other one. They have like bigger rides and stuff than Disney does typically. The new park has like a Nintendo World at Epic Universe, which is pretty exciting. So it's not open yet though. It opens on May 22nd. But I'm going today because my friend works there. My sister's friend works there. And they get like guest passes for the employees because they're doing like kind of like a soft open before the big opening day. And I get to go. So I'm really excited. Let's go back to the house. It is very lucky. I know. I'm very lucky that I get to go. I'm so excited. They also announced yesterday they're opening a Universal in the UK. There's been like, I feel like I saw an official announcement with concept art yesterday, but I already knew about it. Maybe there were rumors or something before, but they did announce that they're opening one in the UK. 8 p.m. to 2 a.m.? Oh, geez. Okay. Let's see. Doesn't look that exciting. Well, I was worried the UK one is going to not be as good. I think it's going to be kind of small comparatively, but we'll see. They haven't really talked about it that much, so we don't want to get our hopes too low. No, there's not one in Europe right now, no. They have a Universal in Japan and in California. Is there a Universal in China? I'm not as familiar with the theme parks over there. Obviously, like I know about the ones in Orlando because I live here, but I don't know as much about the Universal parks, like worldwide. There's one in Singapore. Oh, I didn't know about that one. That's cool. I know about the one in Japan exclusively because I've seen a vlog of that one, but I don't know about the other ones. But yeah, they have a Nintendo World and the one in Japan too, and I'm excited to get to go to the Nintendo World they're opening here. I'm so excited about it. Yeah, I live in Florida, very yippity. The Orlando is in Florida. I live in Florida though, Central Florida. I have not been to Dollywood in Tennessee, no. Maybe someday. I've been to Tennessee a couple of times, but specifically to go to Memphis, to go to St. Jude. And so I've only been there, like, it's been brief, my time that I've spent in Tennessee. I would like to go to Dollywood at some point, though. That'd be kind of fun. Have I been to Ireland? Well, I was once flying to visit Dan in the UK, and there was smoke on our plane in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, and the first airport that they could land in was Shannon. And so I have been to Ireland, yes. I was there for like 8-10-ish hours while they waited for a new plane to come get us to drive us the rest of the way to London. But I would not really say that I have been there. Oh my god, another fire! Yay! Like my plane. But hello? Girly? Okay. Hey. Hey. Anyway, I don't think it really counts as having been there, but wait. Wait until you see this. I have been there, and here's the proof, because I bought this in the airport. It's a magnet. But I have been there, and I bought a souvenir. So, I thought this was so funny. The fact that I was there because my plane was smoking. And then I bought a Luck of the Irish magnet. It was a very lucky day for me, yeah. This thing was probably $20. Yeah, probably. I can't remember how much it cost exactly. I think it was like, it was probably in 2018 or 2019. I can't remember that this happened. But times were different back then. Feed the baby. She said I have the receipts to prove it. Yep. Yeah, those were the days, huh? Oh, I have to update the fire count now. 4. Huge day. Let me save my game real quick because I want to try to repair this fridge, and I'm scared I'm gonna get electrocuted. Yeah, I would love to visit one day, Copper. For real, I would love to visit, like, and actually visit. It's just hard to, I feel like I have a very unique opportunity to get to visit places like that in Europe more because Dan is from the UK and like he lives, like his family's sort of nearby, and so like it's easier to go there and then to Ireland than it is to go from here to Ireland, you know? But because Dan's family lives in the UK, you can't really, I feel like it's bad to like go fly all the way to Europe and then not visit Dan's parents. And so then like it extends the journey. You know, like it's hard to visit other places because you have to prioritize like visiting family first, which is a very nice problem to have, but oh no. What are you doing? I'm gonna try and bathe this dog. Bagel, rolling around in a puddle. Oh, really, Toddy? That's super cool. Yeah, Dan came here on a K1 visa as well. So I know about that. I hope the process is going well for you. Me and Dan are in like green card limbo right now, waiting for his new green card, and we have been for like almost a year and a half already. So it's rough out there. It is rough out there. You need to get your charisma skill up. Yeah, it is very stressful, yeah. Yeah, unpleasant, to say the least. Okay. You again? Oh my god, you know what? Maybe I should just replace that. Like, that's terrible. It's because we have like the cursed slot trait, so things are going wrong more often. The bills are 930. Oh my goodness. Okay. Is the house filthy yet? I feel like when I've played this before, I have to wait so long for the house to become technically filthy. It's so annoying. I also want to buy a small kitchen appliance, but I can't afford it anymore. Terrible. We'll wait, I guess, until we get promoted. I have completed my food prep that I need to do for this. What else can I do for work? Maybe we should sleep because she has to work so late tonight now. Oh, I guess we probably would have gotten some stuff from our promotion. Oh, we have a desk and this 3,000 simoleon fridge. Oh, that's exciting. Okay, I'm actually gonna pay for some new kitchen appliances. Oh, wait. No, we're trying to have them catch fire. What am I talking about? I was gonna get better ones. That would be a mistake. Don't do that, Kayla. You would regret it. I will pay for this, though, so we can start collecting some prepped ingredients. Okay. Well, when do I have to sleep until? I have to work 8 to 2. 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. is really, honestly, not that bad. Like, it's barely any days of work or any hours of work. It being 2 a.m. is very unfortunate, but, like, it could be much worse. No, you don't need Bust the Dust for this scenario. My Sim's wife has the Bust the Dust aspiration, though. Which is why we're using it. It's because of Tiana. Okay, put this in the dryer, dry the laundry. I did not clean the lint tray just then. That could have been exciting. We married into the dust life. Yeah, truly. Give a treat, play with the dog. I think the baby is gonna age up in a minute. Maybe I'll just age the baby up now. It said it was its birthday, right? Yeah, Tiana wants the house to be filthy. This aspiration's kind of hard to do. Okay, randomize. Calm. Wish I was calm. All right, let's go and do Dusty's outfits. The reward trait for the fabulously filthy aspiration. I'm not actually sure. Let's find out. I know, Toddy. That is like such a genuine fear. It's the state of the United States right now is horrifying, like beyond belief. I'm so sorry. Immigration right now, it's like it's just so scary. But okay, the reward trait is Filth Dweller. So the sim doesn't get negative moodlets from living in dusty or messy environments. They loathe cleaning and love filth, and they receive happy moodlets while in dusty or filthy houses. And they also gain the ability to bond with and befriend filth fiends. The kid is thinking about the trash can. Oops. Modifying cast. Okay. Tiana. Why not move to London with Dan? You know, we get asked that all the time. I think that when people say stuff like that, they maybe don't know that much about immigration, so they don't maybe realize that it's not that simple. And beyond just that, like, to up and move all the way to another country right now when we're already, like, established in this place is not, like, a simple task. Like, I know some people are, like maybe willing to do that, but like, it's, you know, I own a house. We have like all these cats. One of them is extremely old and like sick, so she's medically fragile, you know? So like the just up and move to England is not really a simple process. I know people ask all the time and they don't really mean anything negative by it, but I just don't think they really think about the aspect of that. And like, you know, it takes a long time I would have to get like a whole new visa situation. Plus we're like so deep into Dan's immigration process that like if we left, it would count as him abandoning his green card. And then if we wanted to come back at some point in the future, we have to start over again with Dan's immigration process. And that just feels like a really illogical thing to do right now, you know? Since we're so deep into this, like to up and move, and then if we one day want to come back to America for some reason, then you have to begin again. And like, it's just, yeah, it's not as simple as you might hope. But Okay. What about, oh, I love this little one. Should we try this? Maybe we put her in pink. Yeah, Golden, seriously. Everything is just bad. Everything is bad. Maybe I won't have her wear this. I want her to wear like little sandals, so I don't want to wear the long sleeves. Oh, what about the like cute little rainbow shirt? Oh, with the ice creams? That's cute. How about this combo? I like it. Should I give her the one with the bow? Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Maybe the shoes should be yellow. I love that. Why Dan moved to the US and not me going to the UK originally? Well, people used to, it's sort of the same thing. Like, I think people don't, I don't know, they still don't understand how hard immigration process is. But with the visa that we did, me and Dan filed for a fiance visa. They have an equivalent in the UK. But one of the main problems is that you need to meet like an income requirement. And it's different in the US and in the UK, and it also changes. I don't remember exactly how much it is in the UK. It was higher than the US in the UK, over 20,000 pounds. Maybe closer to 25,000. It might even be worse now. I can't remember exactly because I haven't looked into moving to the UK in a while. But Dan didn't meet the income requirement, so he couldn't have sponsored me to move to the UK. So that was just out anyway at the time. But like similar situation, like I was just more set up. Like Dan lived at his parents' house. I like lived in the townhouse. I had a cat. I had a car. Like it made more sense for us to move here because I was more rooted than he was. Like it would have been easier for him to come here without having to like sell everything and, you know. It's 35K now. Jeez. Yeah. See? See? But Dan didn't meet that income requirement in the UK. So it wasn't even like an option. Okay. For our formal, oh wait, I want to keep this hair. I was going to put her hair down for her sleepwear. I'm going to wear this like sparkly little dress. Some little blue shoes. Yeah, the income requirement is because your partner can't work when they first move. And so they want you to meet an income requirement to prove that you can support both of you. But it is, I think, a little bit unreasonably high. So, you know, but that is the reason. They have the same reasoning in the US with that. But, wow, is it really 35,000 pounds? Wow. I can't believe that. Okay, sleepwear, party wear, what do we want to wear? 35,000 pounds in US dollars. Let me look at the exact number. Right now that is $44,752.75. Maybe for party wear we could have like, oh, the little polka dot dress. That's cute and rainbowy. I like that. Oh, look at these shoes. That matches the dress pretty well. Okay, good. Hot weather. What about... Yeah, I think it's just far too high, Tilly. I'm with you. I agree. But anyway, immigration is a nightmare. So, moral of the story is, everywhere you go, immigration is a nightmare. And it's expensive to apply as well. Like, me and Dan have spent thousands of dollars on this visa process over the years. You got to pay for interview, medical exam, application fee, $600 here, another one there. It's like so expensive. It's really absurd, the whole thing. And we're still in it. Like, you know, we're not done paying, so. Yeah, he had to have a medical exam before he was able to get his visa to move to the US originally. You have like multiple interviews throughout the process, but you also have to get a medical exam from like a US embassy approved doctor in London. And they check like all of his vaccine history. They check for a few like infectious diseases that make you inadmissible to the US. So they do that. Like they ask about your drug use, because if you admit to drug use, then you get banned for like 10 years. It's a whole thing. But that's why they do the medical exam. It's pretty standard for immigration in general, but it sounds kind of wild. It sounds kind of wild when you talk about it. How about we do... Oh, look at that one with the whales. Or maybe I'll keep that one. I think I like that one. No, he's not a citizen still. He has to wait a few more years until he can even apply to be a citizen. And then a couple more years, I guess. And then it's a long application process. And then like he has a citizenship test thing, and that'll be a whole other thing. So lots more to get through still. But then after he's a citizen, it's fine. All will be well after that. Okay, how about we do yellow shoes again? I like that. Cute outfit combos. Okay, there's Dusty. We're ready. We are ready. I know, fun to fantasize, I know. You know what's wild? The UK citizenship test is so much harder than the US one. The people talk about how the US citizenship test is like unfair because a lot of people who were born in the US probably couldn't pass it, but like essentially it's like an oral exam. You're like talking to an interview person, and there's like a bank of questions, and they can ask you any of them, and it's like questions about US history for the most part, and like your local government. They might ask you like, who is your representative and stuff like that. But the UK citizenship test, I've taken some like practice ones before as like a funny little game. It's hard. They were asking questions about sports, and granted it was like about like a World Cup win or something. I can't remember exactly, but I was like, I don't know that. Like, what, are you kidding? So it's very difficult. It is very difficult, the UK one. It's like on another level compared to the US one. Yeah, but I didn't know the answer to that one. And the thing is, I was like, I bet I could do this. I have a history degree. No, green card holders cannot vote big, so he has to be a citizen in order to vote. So Dan does not have the ability to vote right now. They are weird about sports here. You think so? I mean, a lot of people are weird about sports from where they're from. It makes sense. It's like a sense of local pride. You know, I get it. But you know, I just wasn't expecting it. I don't have an American history degree. Well, I mean, I got it in America, Mrs. Pancake, but I don't have a U.S. history degree. It's not like a focus on U.S. history. I actually didn't take any U.S. history class. Well, no, I took two, but they were women's history classes. Most of the history classes that I took were actually about South America when I was in college. So, well, there you go, American history. Okay. Dusty, oh, you're just... Oh, no. Let me put you in the bed. What can you do with a history degree? Become a Sims Twitch streamer. I forgot to have her work hard today. That's my bad. I am a fool. Voodoo Pain? Oh my god. That's my bad. And she's not even, like, tired. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah, she does, Rowan. She does. Okay, let me put one of those little infant play mats down. This will be nice. It's because of the lot challenge, the voodoo thing. But it does make you feel bad because it's a baby. So that's no good. Frequently sneezes and gassy. Oh boy. You did a grad school paper about Sims, so Sims is educational. I wrote a paper in college about The Sims as well. But I took a history of video games class. And I wrote about The Sims for like a big final project in that class. Those were the days. Oh, actually, I did not like that class though. It sounded like a really fun class, but we had like a bunch of discussion board stuff to do, as many classes do, and the other people in the class were insufferable. Like think about like the gamer men that think they're better than you, and like you play The Sims, so you're a loser and it's not a game. All of them, all over the place on the discussion boards. Like the entire class, like truly unbearable. I liked the class. I liked doing the reading for the class. I liked the assignments for the class. I did not like reading the other people's discussion posts. They were like, I don't know, it's like the weird condescending energy of it too, because I mostly wrote about like, when I could, I would write about games that I like. You know, I was writing about like Stardew Valley and like, you know, things like this. And I think Stardew Valley transcends these groups, for the record. Like, I feel like those people like to play Stardew still. At least they would if they tried. Oh, Mastery Perk, Secret Spice. Let's get that. But anyway, they were just so weird about it. So weird. No, I don't have graduation pictures from college, Jaws. I graduated in May of 2020. So I didn't take like official graduation pictures or anything. I did do a live stream to celebrate my graduation. And we like watched my streamed graduation that they did like a PowerPoint clicking through names. So I have a clip from my live stream. Is the house filthy now? But yeah, I didn't take like official graduation pictures or anything like that. The floor level is filthy! Okay, good. That is very exciting. I'm gonna have my Sims woohoo on this filthy house now. Did I even have a cap and gown? No, I didn't have a gown. I bought a grad cap on Amazon, to be honest with you. And I decorated it and I used it for my stream, but I did not have like a proper one because I didn't like walk at graduation because it was COVID. The very beginning of COVID. Kind of a weird time, but I think in a way it was memorable. Like, and that was my first big St. Jude charity stream. So that was a really cool special day as well. So I think it was a really nice special time in that sense, but definitely weird compared to like normal. Did that count as my woohoo in the filthy house? It doesn't count. The house is filthy. I checked the dust levels. I don't understand this. Why does it do this to me? And I have the next 3 days off work. Or 2 days. You had to wait 6 months for a virtual PowerPoint to be read on a live stream. That was exactly my experience, but they didn't read them on mine. I watched one of my friend's virtual graduations, and hers, they still had like a person who like announced and read the names out loud. Mine, they didn't make any noise. There was no speaking. They literally just like clicked through the PowerPoint. So you saw the name on the screen, but there was no announcer for ours. Yeah, Hope's graduation that they read the names out loud was so quick. It wasn't even like a slide per person. They were just like going so fast. It is so low effort. Also, my sim just aged up and I missed her birthday. That is so sad of me to do to her. I'm really sorry. They just said congratulations, student. Is all you got, Emily? Yeah, Hope's was like movie credits though, where it was like just all the names scrolling. Whoosh. Terrible. Looking back on that is just terrible. I don't know. I wish they could have like tried a little bit harder to make it special despite the times, but maybe it's special in its own way because it was like that. Congratulations, student, you know? Yours was credits and your name was missing. I am so sorry. That is like unbearable. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's make some batter. I have to prep some ingredients and collect them while inspired. How's the kid doing? You're fine. Look at your toys. Yeah, I'm glad that you did that, Hope, and like actually walked. They had they did like a makeup graduation ceremony like a year later for mine too. And I could have like signed up to still do it, but I decided that I didn't really mind. Like I didn't really want to go back and walk at graduation anyway, when I had the chance the next year. So, oh my god, Christine found the clip. That's my graduate. Here, let's watch my college graduation, chat. Wait, let me put it full screen. I'll move my face cam down. I'll also turn this off. This is funny. Wait, here, I'm getting my grad cap. Why didn't I have it? Oh, this isn't the live stream. This is a screenshot from the live stream. I see. We did watch the stream though. Look, I put plum bobs on my hat. Aww. That's cute. See, so I made it special. What, can you show the hat again, Kayla? It wasn't very well done, but I did it. Congratulations, student. Same middle name. Yeah, we all have this middle name. Yeah, my last name is Sims. It's not a lie. I know it sounds like a lie, but it's not. My last name is Sims. Your middle name's Maria? Nice. You're also a Marie? Yeah. My, many of the women in my family have the middle name Marie, so it's a family name, I guess you could say. But at the same time, everybody's middle name in their family's Marie, so it's, you know. But like my mom, my grandma, like a bunch of my great-grandma all have the middle name Marie. My sister doesn't, but she has a better middle name, I think. I don't know if I should say it. I don't want to like leak Shanna's full name, but she has a nice middle name. I'm also Marie, so is my mom, but your sister is Anne. Sucks to be the younger sister. That's mean. I think Anne is a nice name. I like it. All right, let's collect the prepped ingredients. And we'll prep some more. Let's prep some dough this time. Oops, grab milestone unlocked. There you go. Oh, I should have gotten rid of this sim. Can you go away? Dismiss. Dismiss! Don't make it. No, don't clean it! Oh, shoot. I meant to cancel them. They didn't come for so long. I was waiting for the maid to come for ages, and then they didn't, and now it's broken. Oh, I'm so silly. Oh, first blowout milestone. Uh-oh. Okay, I can help you with that. Hold on, Dusty. I got you. Why is my tree glowing? Oh! Oh, because it's dead? Or maybe it's just because it's forbidden fruit. It's hard to say. They need watered. Okay, do you want to try and get your bubble bath? Please? The forbidden fruit trees, they glow. They just do that. I suppose. It's like a universal experience. It really is, Ocean. Dan's middle name is James, which I feel like that's also relatively, you know? I like the name James, though. James is a very British name. Yeah. Daniel James. Yeah. Yeah. I like it. Your dad's name is James? I think that's a nice name. You hear James around so much in your area, really? I don't really know that many James here. Oh, my brother has a friend named James, actually. Never mind, I just lied. Is Dan Howell's middle name also James? Oh, I think it is. Wait, Dan Howell full name. Do you think Dan knows that? I bet Dan knows that. I'm gonna show him. Daniel James. Do you call him Jim? Should we start calling Dan Jim? Wait, you didn't even feed the baby. Hello? Get fed by Lucky, come on. Come on, Jim. Jimbo. Jimmy. Dan would not like that. Dan also does not want to be called Danny. So Jim and Jimmy would be like so off the table. Like Dan does not like the name Danny, which I understand. I refuse to be called Kay. I'm not into that at all. Sometimes the nicknames just don't work. But wow. Are you gonna feed the baby or not? Okay, finally. The name Jimmy gives you the ick so bad. Yeah. I don't actually know anybody named Jimmy. I don't like it though. Unless your name is Jimmy in the chat, in which case I love it. It's a lovely name. You don't want to be named Gabby? Really? Yeah, I don't know. There's something about the name Kay. My name is Kayla, in case you're new to the channel. There's something about the name Kay that I just don't like. I don't want to be called that. Like the shortening it to K. Ugh. Ugh. I have been called KK before, but I see that as like the letter K twice and not like K-A-Y, K-A-Y. And I don't know. I just don't really, the K doesn't really work for me. I am not a K, no. When I get called a nickname, I get called Simsie. I don't get called like K, so, and that's fine. Oh God, you're right. Mr. Beast is Jimmy. Ew, we were right about the ick thing. K Bell. Well, K's name is in my sim save is C-A-Y, so therefore it's fine, right? It's not the same. Used to call your sister KK? Yeah, a lot of people did. My sister tried to make that happen, but she didn't really stick to it in the end. No one really calls me that. Yeah, my initials are KMS, yeah. Oh, I'm filthy again. Oh, good. Womp womp, yeah. That's no good. Yours are BS. That's my brother's initials too. Brett is his name. Okay, prep ingredients like one more time. Let's prep some veggies. I feel like you need prepped veggies a lot. No, I didn't take Dan's name when we got married. Guys, my last name is Sims. Like, no joke, my last name is actually Sims. So I don't really have any desire to to change my name. You want to eat this batter, maybe? It's too good. Collect the prepped ingredients. I gotta collect them one more time after this. Prepped veggies again. The veggies are good. You didn't believe it at first? Yeah, I know. Nobody does. Even when I, like, I always tell this story, but when I first went to a Sims event, like when EA hosted the Sims camp for City Living, and they had to, like, book my flight and stuff, so I had to give them my name information, like my full name and birthday and, you know, all that stuff so they could book the flight. And I filled it out, and they were like, hey, we actually need your real name because we're booking, like, a flight, so it needs to match your ID. And I was like, yes, it is my real name. I'm not lying on the flight form. But they even were like, oh, we need your name. I know. I know you do, and that's why I gave it to you. I understand that it sounds fake. I get it. Alright, go to sleep. Maybe you can get yourself some food. All is well. Oh, Alex, that is cool. That is cool. I understand. I wouldn't want to change it either. I also just don't really have a desire to change my name. You know, like I don't really want to deal with that, so. I don't know about an airport security thing, Alicia. I do get comments on my name a lot. When people hear my name, I like, you know, you give your name to like a, I don't know, you're like at security or at the airport, or like somebody asks for your name to like fill out a form. You just, you know, you gotta say your name to people sometimes that are like working at places. And I get comments about the Sims thing a lot. People will be like the game? And I'm like, yeah, just like the game. Little do you know. I am a Sims YouTuber. But it's just like some random person. They don't watch Sims content. They don't know. But like the game? Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. You need to work on your charisma skill. Maybe I'll have you just like practice your speech in the mirror. Sims game? Never heard of it. Yeah, I don't know about that game. What's it like? I'm not familiar with it. You work with someone named Merry Christmas? I love that. That's fun. That is really fun. The kid has gas trouble. Uh-oh. That's no good. Oh, you know somebody with the last name Rainbow? That's a nice name too. I don't know if I've ever heard of that one as the last name. I love that. That's cool. Your gynecologist is named Paige Turner. You know what's funny, Christine? I literally got a text like 20 minutes ago. I looked at my phone and I was like, ugh. But I got a text like 20 minutes ago saying that it's time for my annual wellness visit at the gynecologist. So that's unpleasant. But I also just got that message. Speak of the devil. Oh no. Oh, Silva, thank you for the sub gifts. I really appreciate that. Thanks for the reminder. No, it's good to get done. It's good to get over with. Although I personally have some gynecologist related trauma. I'm not interested in this, but I will get it done. Her first name is Leslie, so she chooses to go by her middle name Paige. I mean, with a name like Paige Turner, you should go by your middle name Paige. I mean, how could you have an opportunity like that and then pass it up? Like, I would be mad if she didn't go by that name. Oh, my camera's way down here. Oh boy. Sorry, I didn't know it was all the way down there for so long. That was an accident. I like the name Paige too. I have a cousin named Paige. I always liked her name. I think it's pretty. You talk about books with her a lot, really? That's fun. I love that. Okay, baby is fed. Let's get put to bed. And you go straight to sleep. What level are we in the career? Level 8? I think I'm gonna try and make a wish again on the wishing well. Paige Turner should be a booktuber. Nobody would believe her. They'd think she's lying about her name. Try to go night-night, please. Oh, it farted again. Okay, Tiana, you need to go to sleep. Lucky, you're off work today, but tomorrow at 8 p.m. you'll finally go back. Exactly, Christine. Robin! Hey, where are you going? No, she's gonna take my stuff outside? No! No! Oh my god, I didn't think about her stealing my patio furniture. No! Hold on, I'm gonna beat her up. Oh, I gotta put my fire count back too. I hope we win. Yeah, we can update the count also. I got it. Bad reputation? You're kidding me. When attempting to make friends with new Sims, there's a chance that they'll have already heard of Tiana's disreputable actions, thus starting the relationship off on the wrong foot. Are you joking? I beat up a burglar. I didn't even get my stuff back. The real theft here was my reputation. This is a tragedy. Guess I'll just go back to bed for now. Wow. Oh. Laundry needs washed. It's Winterfest! Oh, good. That's exciting. Here, add it to the washing machine. I'm changing the baby's diaper first, I guess. No, I won't cheat a reputation. I'll leave it. I like my reputation being bad. It's kind of exciting. I'm getting more laundry. There's stuff everywhere. Wow, I didn't realize it was all over the place like that. I thought I had it all. Okay, ready? Wash laundry. Come on, bestie, you can do it. Okay, use the bathroom. You like the name Karen? I do too. I always thought the name Karen was so pretty. I mean, my mom's name is Karen, so I'm a little biased, but it's sad that it has a bad reputation, much like my sim. Because the sound of the name Karen is so pretty, I think. All right, you need to experience sped up cooking 5 times and then collect ingredients. Do you want to harvest all this fruit? I know someone called Karen with a Y. Her name, the Karen with a Y that I know is C-A-R-Y-N. And I think that's kind of pretty too. Okay, use the bathroom. My dad is Mark, for those of you who are wondering. I wasn't talking about Karen and Connie. I meant somebody I know in real life, but that Karen as well. No, somebody in real life who worked on my house renovations when I redid the house. Her name was Karen. Okay. Cook. Let's make some rice cakes with my batter, shall we? Ready? Oh, and you can bathe the dog. How about that? No! I thought I canceled the maid service. I thought I canceled the maid service. Did I not do it? I must have gotten distracted. Go away. Sorry, that was mean. I need the house to be filthy, and I don't think it is anymore. I don't think I'm ever gonna finish the aspiration. It is filthy. So if I try and throw a party social event in this filthy house, is it gonna count? Because I already woohooed in my filthy house and it didn't count. Let's throw like a dinner party because it's Winterfest. We can both be the hosts. We can invite all these people. Yeah, they woohooed in the shower on the bottom floor, Tangerine. I did it. They woohooed in here. And it didn't even count. I mean, I'll do it again, but like we woohooed in the shower. Maybe it has to be in a bed. If so, that's dumb. It counted that time. Okay, for the record, the house was filthy before and I checked. So that's annoying. But whatever. Whatever, I had to do it twice for it to count. This aspiration is pretty bugged, I have been noticing. Let's make Italian meatballs. I don't have mold on, no. Not this time. I should. Fire? Really? Yay! Oh, I'm so excited. It's about time. Come on. Hey, is anybody gonna put this fire out? I guess it will. Finally. 5 is really not that many. Let's get this replaced. I guess I can try and cook something again. I need to make a group meal still. All right. What was I making before? I can't remember. Oh, miso ramen. That sounds good. That's not what I had before, but that sounds like a nice thing to cook. Okay, nobody is letting me do this. This is going terribly. Where's my miso ramen? Hello? Hello? There it is. Really, Emma? That's exciting. I have not been on that many trains in the US. I haven't been on a train here at all. The only trains I've taken were in Illinois. I took the Amtrak from my mom's parents' house to Chicago to go to my dad's parents' house a few times, but I haven't been on a train in Florida. This is egg ramen. That's not what I wanted. Oh well. Northeast Regional DC to New York City trip this summer. I would do it. I want to bring Dan to DC really bad. Mostly because I want to go to DC and I want to, I want to go to the museums, but maybe I'll do that in like 4 years instead. We can prioritize that trip another time and hope for the best. Yeah, exactly, Christine. There are other things I'd rather do first, you know? You want to eat your ramen? Oh wait, let's call the guests to the meal first. Oh, I only made one. Oh, well that's not good. I was supposed to make a group meal and I didn't. Oh no. Let's make butternut squash soup. If the stop, Hope, this is terrible. If the museums still exist and are free. Horrifying thought. Horrifying thought, truly. It's unfortunately, yeah, you are just being real, but this is a nightmare, this world that we live in right now. Okay, come on. There we go. I'm doing that trip both in June and July. That'll be fun. Yeah, I went to DC, I think I went to DC when I was in 7th grade. My family and I went on this is gonna sound so ridiculous, but we went on a massive road trip. We always would go on a road trip to Chicago and then back to see my grandparents, but that year, I think it was the summer after 7th grade, we went on that trip, drove to Chicago, drove from Chicago to New York City, stayed there for a day, and then went to DC from New York City, and then drove back down to Florida. So we tried to hit a couple big stops when I was in middle school, and that was a nice trip to get to do. But that was a long trip. That's a lot of driving. But I'm glad that we did that. Oh, they're laughing. Merry Christmas. Okay, let's put the decor box down. Out here. Put up decorations. That's not true, Ocean Boulevard. Most people in the US don't think Europe is a country. You might hear Americans talk about going to Europe, on a trip, but that's mostly because a lot of people, when they go to Europe from America, they might go to like 3 countries on their trip because it's easy to get between them. I think that sometimes people from other countries will come to America and do that, and it's big and they go across distances, but it's just because a lot of people that go to Europe will go to more than one place in Europe while they're there, you know? Maybe they'll go to London and Paris or something. And then you say, I went to Europe because you went to London and Paris. And maybe Italy. Sometimes they do that, who knows, but that's why they talk about it like that. They don't think it's just one country. Let's give Dusty a well, that's the wrong sim. I meant to give the dog a bath, not Dusty. My bad. Bagel is who needs a bath. There you go. Oh, that's cool, GM. You went to New York, then Philly, and then Niagara Falls. I would like to go to Niagara Falls. I haven't been there before. That would be super cool to get to do. The 3 locations I just mentioned is where you're going for your trip in May. That'll be so fun. I'm excited for you to get to do that. You're gonna shut off my power? Sure, I'm prepared. It was just a test. Judith Ward working for Land Grab Power Company is very interesting. Oh, did you, Jake? That's cool. Yeah, I haven't really had much of an opportunity to be up there. Recession indicator. Stop. Judy working for the Land Grabs. Oh no. Maybe Judy married into the Land Grabs. Maybe Judy is a distant Land Grab relative. I could see that. I could see that. Maybe Judy is related to Nancy. So she's not like blood related to the Land Grabs, but she's related to a Land Grab because she's like Nancy's cousin or something. Oh, I could totally see that. I like that idea. Okay, I'm gonna put the laundry in here and I'm gonna dry it without cleaning the lint tray. Oh, we're fine that time. We're fine that time. I still need to appease a filth fiend, but I don't have any. Oh, that's right. Jeffrey's the one who married into the Land Grabs, not Nancy. Oh, so maybe she is related to Jeffrey. But like distantly. Maybe they're like distant cousins or something. I don't think that Ocean Boulevard. I've seen some people talking about that. They got really hyped up by The Sims making a White Lotus reference. And they got really excited thinking that hotels are coming. The Sims makes loads of pop culture references though. Like they'll make like little memes or like make like little Sims versions of things that are popular. I don't think that there's anything to be read into about the White Lotus reference. And this is coming from somebody who like really, really wants hotels in The Sims. But like they made a Severance one too. Like they oftentimes will make stuff like that. I don't think that they're hinting at a Severance themed pack. You know, like they're just making a reference, like a pop culture thing. Because it's so popular right now. So yeah, I don't think that it's a hint. It would be cool if it was, but I also don't think that they would hint at one of their own packs with like somebody else's content. You know, like I think that if they were making a pack hint, I would be surprised if they did it by like talking about somebody else's show, you know? Maybe if they made like all of a sudden 4 hotel themed movie references, we could be like, wait a minute. But because it was just like one TV show and they do it with other shows, I don't think that it's like, yeah, I don't think that that is a hint in the slightest. I don't even think they thought about it being perceived that way. Because they were just referencing something that's popular right now. You know? I know, I don't like it either, Hope. The new Simlish they're using is it looks too much like English. I don't like it. I do not like it. Okay. Baby goes to bed. We'll use the bathroom. You think if they had thought about it being perceived that way, they wouldn't have made the post? Yeah, no, I don't think they would have either. It's sort of like how they will not touch anything related to fairies. They won't make a reference. They won't talk about it. They won't make a joke. There will be no mention of like anything fairy or fairy adjacent until they decide to make that pack. You know, like, because they don't want to like poke the bear with it. So oh, Santa. They'll be very careful with that. So I don't think that they even considered that people would think that the White Lotus thing was a reference or a hint. Because they don't want people to like get their hopes up and have it not be true. Because it usually causes problems. Okay, I want a present, please. Thank you. I never made a grand meal. Why didn't I make a grand meal? What was I thinking? That's a gourmet meal. Oops. Cook a grand meal. Let's make a turkey dinner. And you can ask Father Winter for presents too. You want fairies, but after hotels and bands? Yeah, I would like a fairy pack, but it's not my like top choice. I understand that it is for a lot of people in the community though, so I'm rooting for them in that way. They'd be cute. They'd be pretty. And I think that like I don't really care so much about the gameplay of fairies, but I am very interested in the kind of like cast and build by and world that would probably come with fairies. There was nothing in that. Oh, that's sad. But I just feel like the stuff that would come with a fairy pack, I would probably really like. So that is what is interesting to me about the potential of fairies. More so than like actually playing with fairies. Hey, what are you doing? Do you want to finish cooking that? Come on. The fairy core aesthetic, exactly. Like, wouldn't that be so good? I think it would be such cute stuff. Yeah, I think the concern that I have about it is also about spellcasters. I feel like, I don't know how they would distinguish the gameplay enough from Realm of Magic to make it, like, feel new enough that people won't be upset, and also that, oh my god, both of her presents had nothing in them. That is so sad. But yeah, I worry that, like, it would be, like, kind of magic focused, and, like, what about it would be different enough from what we already have with magic? I don't know. I'm sure they would have a plan, but that's my concern, is that it would be too similar. Are you gonna finish eating this? We still haven't finished our Winterfest. Go, quick. Quick. Oh no! Oh, I'm not okay with that. The dog became an elder. That's horrible. They're also tiny. Yeah, well, the fairies they had, like, in The Sims 3, they were tiny as well, but you would, like, they could be tiny, I guess I should say. The fairies would be big, and then they could go into, like, their little fairy house and then become tiny, like, briefly. So that felt like a good compromise. We'll see if they end up doing it. Yeah, I guess it could be more, like, mischievous. Like, they could be more prank-related. The problem with, like, the other stuff is that, like, with all of the occults, there's kind of, like, a good and bad. And you can kind of be, like, a benevolent fairy or spellcaster, or you could be, like, a more pranky one. And so if they did fairies, I think it should be the same thing. Like, you should be able to be, you know, good or bad, or that's, like, in simple terms. But I just can't imagine how much they could do that is, like, unique enough from what we already have. But that's not our job to decide. That's their job. So, all right. I'm just waiting for the evil dust bunnies to form. It's taken forever. Oh, Sarah, you know, I've seen I guess for me, when I started learning about sewing, and I'm still learning about sewing, I would try and decide on, like, an easy project you want to try and make. Like, maybe you could try and make something small, like I don't know, like a tote bag. It's maybe a little bit hard. Maybe you could probably pull off a tote bag as a first project. Or like a sunglasses case that doesn't have a snap, just, like, is open, like a sleeve, a little glasses sleeve. Pick something simple and small like that, and then Google, like, a YouTube tutorial for how to make one, and then follow it very closely. It will help you. I don't have any sewing books. I probably should get some, but there's a lot of videos online that are really helpful. But yeah, I would probably try and pick something little like that and then go from there. Yeah, pillowcases could be a nice beginner project. Yeah, that could be good. The first thing that I made was a tote bag, but I don't know. The straps are confusing. So, you were concentrating so hard to give yourself a migraine. I relate to that. I relate to that. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of really nice sewing books from used bookstores that you could find. That's a good idea. No, Maggie, don't buy one. No, Maggie, don't buy one. You aren't allowed to buy one because I already made you one. I was planning on giving it to you when I saw you next. Don't buy a Kindle sleeve. No, don't buy one. You've already got one. I'm glad that you mentioned that, though. That's really funny. I'm like, I got this ready for like next week. Like, that's really cute. Yeah, I made, it's actually a book sleeve, not a Kindle sleeve, so it's a little bit bigger. Would you rather it be a Kindle sleeve than a book sleeve? You could put your Kindle in a book sleeve, obviously. But would you prefer for it to be a Kindle sleeve? Because I could make one that's smaller instead. Tell me. I will put this other book sleeve I've already made to good use. I can give it to like my mom or something, so it's no big deal. It's no big deal. Okay, let's feed the baby. Baby care. Feed baby. What's a Kindle sleeve? It's just like a fabric. Do you think I should get Dan to bring me one of the book sleeves that I've made? Hold on, I'll show you. It's just like a fabric sleeve that's like a good size for putting like your Kindle inside of, so you can keep it safe in your bag. Oh no, I'll make it, Maggie, don't worry. I'll make you a Kindle sized one instead. Dan, I need you to bring me the book sleeves that I made.
Where are they?
They're just on my sewing desk.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll show you. The burglar alarm keeps breaking. It's terrible. This way I can show you what I'm talking about. lilsimsie got a Kindle and a Kindle page clicker, so I got a Kindle and a page clicker. Hey, if I can influence you in any way, this is the way that I would like to influence you. I love my page turner for my Kindle. Me laying in bed with my little Kindle stand and my page turner, it's great. You really can't go wrong. Yeah, I've never sewed any clothing. I think I would like to try to sew some clothing, but I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I saw this person that I follow, she made like a little jacket looking thing with snaps instead of like a zipper, and I thought it was really cute, and I have snaps and I know how to do it, so maybe I could try, I don't know. Oh, my AirPods case. Oh, I made this too. Okay, these are big. These are like big so you can fit a giant hardcover book in them. They wouldn't be as big if you were putting a Kindle in it. But basically it's just like a little sleeve, and then you can put a book inside there. Can you hand me a book?
Which one?
City of Bones.
This one?
No, I meant one of the ones at the bottom. Well, you can give me a big hardcover one.
Oh, is this one okay?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that'll fit.
It's a big one.
So this is a big book sleeve, but
Does it fit?
yeah. I made it so it would fit big books. The intention, I made this one for Sasha. This is supposed to fit a big hardcover book, but you put your book in there so it's protected in your bag. But that's what this one is. And I put like a little front pocket on there too, which I thought was super cute. And I quilted it. Look. Oh, you can't see the stitches at all. A little bit you can. I also made this one. Oh, there's a thread. This one has like cute little house fabric. This one's a bit messier than the other one. So I made those for my friends. And I just made this too. Look, it's for AirPods. Look at how cute that fabric is. And then inside of it, AirPods. These are Dan's AirPods, but it's my dad's AirPod case. I haven't given it to him yet. I think it's really cute. I just learned how to use snaps, so that was my weekend project. I think it's so cute though, right? Are you gonna take them back, or are you just standing there for fun?
Do you want me to?
You don't have to.
You should keep them for future reference.
Okay. That's fine.
In case anyone asks.
Okay. Did Snap help you with the snaps? No, she doesn't ever help. She's very selfish. Octopuses. Yeah, I have a picture of I'm making my mom one of those book sleeves too, like one of the same ones. And I have this like really cute turtle fabric. Wait, look at this. I've got lines where I'm gonna quilt on there. The red won't be there, but my mom's gonna have a cute little turtle one. Oops, camera. Isn't that fun fabric? I've really been enjoying this though. It's really fun to sew. To make this snap secure, I bought this like, it's like a little snap tool. And it's like a clamp, kind of like pliers, I guess, but it's like specially designed for adding snaps. And you just like, you clamp them on. Oh, that's cute, Christine. I like that idea. That is really cute. Anyway, I don't have Maggie's in here. Well, I'm gonna make Maggie a new one, so. But yeah, the like book sleeves, honestly, actually a book sleeve is probably, these ones are like maybe a little bit more complicated because they have a pocket and like a snap, but to make just like a simple book sleeve is also a pretty beginner friendly thing because, you know, it's simple. So that might be an idea as a fun first project too. And you can make it smaller, so it doesn't have to fit a giant hardcover. You don't need a book sleeve that fits a book like this always. You always sew snaps on. Yeah, the snaps that I have don't have, like these ones aren't able to be attached that way. But I've seen stuff like that. I have some magnets that are, you sew them on to attach them. But the snap plier thing that I got is really helpful. You live directly above an indie romance bookstore. Are you kidding? That's so cool. That is so fun. That would be dangerous for me if I lived there. That would be no good. It's fun to be crafty, Maggie, and it's really fun to sew. I've really been enjoying doing it. It's not expensive living there. Yeah, I bet. I bet. How hard was it to make? The book sleeves? I don't think the book sleeves are that hard to make. Especially because I've made a bunch of book sleeves now. I've probably made like 8 book sleeves or something. So at this point, it's not so hard for me to make them. Because I've done it a bunch of times, but in the beginning, it's a little bit confusing. Sewing in general can be a little bit confusing when you first start because you sew it like inside out. Like you sew a lot of stuff completely inside out and then like turn the whole thing outright, and that part can be a little bit weird, especially when you're not used to it. Gotta make sure you have your fabrics the right direction and stuff. But once you get the hang of it, it's okay. It just might be a little bit like weird at first. I know, it's terrible. We have like no fires. It's so broken. It's no fun. Before I had like so many of them. All right, would you care to get yourself some food? Do you think I should try and wish for a promotion again, or is that a bad idea? Someone is always watching you? It's a scary pop-up. You miss middle school solely because of sewing classes? How cool that you had sewing classes in school. We didn't have that in my school. It's a really useful skill, I think. I bought like a pool cover up before I went on the cruise, and the sleeves were like too long. It was like a tank top thing, but the sleeves were too long, so it was kind of sitting weird. I fixed it. I made the sleeves shorter. And then when I wore it, it was fine. It fit perfect. Like, what a nice skill, you know? I loved this thing, and it like didn't fit right. I was like, well, I'll fix them. And I did. And it's really nice to have that ability as well. Repair things and whatnot. Okay, let's go back and wish again. And then we'll see. It might go bad. We've gotten pretty lucky a few times. You had cooking classes as well? They had cooking classes when I was in high school too, but I didn't take it. They did have those. Not sewing though. Should I make an offering of like 1,000 simoleons and see what happens? Oh, that's bad news. Okay. Close without saving. Don't do that. Resume again. A general home ec class that had cooking, sewing, and life skills. That's honestly a really useful class to have. Like, people need stuff like that, you know? It's hard to have it. Okay, let's go back and do it again. Mandatory sewing, woodworking, and cooking. Oh, they used to have a woodworking class at my high school, but they stopped offering it when I was in high school, which is funny because the school I went to was like only like 10 years old by the time I went there. It was like kind of a new building. But I had an English class in the classroom that used to be the like woodworking classroom. And it was weird. The door was like in a weird like outdoor space. It was kind of a weird shape too, this room, but they had like cut it in half to make it into 2 classrooms. And then my English class was in that room, but it wasn't a woodworking class. It just used to be. Okay, back to Windenburg again. Oops, wrong place. Yeah, it is a useful skill. And they taught knitting and crochet too in the sewing class. What I would do for that opportunity. I'm just gonna wish for it and without offering and see what happens. We've been really lucky the past few times, so. Oh, that's no good. I'm gonna get fired. Oh no! I'm gonna close without saving again. Tried to take personal finance in high school, but it got canceled because not enough people signed up for it. That stinks, because that's the kind of thing, a personal finance class is such a like useful life skill to teach to teenagers, you know? That's the kind of thing you need to have. They have all these random electives and like nobody, I mean, you might not be interested in a personal finance class when you're like 16, but long term, I think that's like a very useful building block. They didn't have that in my school either. We had required economics classes and they like briefly touched on it a little bit in our required economics class, but it wasn't like a personal finance class. Okay, I'm gonna make an offering again this time and see what happens. Okay. I'll do it one more time and then I'll stop doing this. And then I promise I'll stop. I'm glad that you got to take it, Ash. That's super useful. That is super useful. Yeah, we had, when I was a senior, our required like social studies classes, we had a semester economics class and a semester government class on like US government. And I think that is a useful time to teach that as well, especially because like that's when a lot of people are turning 18 and stuff, registering to vote for the first time and everything. But you can always do more. That was also the year when I was a senior in high school is when Donald Trump was elected for the first time. I wasn't old enough to vote at the time, but yikes. Weird time to be in a government class with a bunch of weird Floridians. You never know with these people. I'm gonna try and offer just 100 simoleons and see what happens. You might get lucky. No, I did not get lucky. Okay, I'll go back home. Where do I live? Tartosa. Let's go. Maybe just stop trying. Yeah, I'm giving up. I tried. Missed it by like a month. Oh, that really stinks, baby mare. That really stinks. Yeah, I was a little bit younger than that. I was born in August, so I missed it by like almost a year. I had like just turned 17 when that election happened. I was born in Chicago, but I grew up in Florida. I live in Florida now and stuff. Blow raspberry. Tummy time? We haven't done any tummy time yet. That's no good. Are we gonna do it? I lived in Chicago for like 5 years, Francesca, but that doesn't really, I I feel like it doesn't really count as I lived there, you know? I was super young, so my parents lived there and I lived there with them. But I was small at the time. I existed there. Yeah, that's a better word for it. Oh, performance loss small. That's no good. Okay, I have to collect 3 prepped ingredients made using fresh ingredients. We could try that. I was born in 99, Lena. I was born in August of 1999. So I was born in the 90s, but barely. I was just about there for a few months. This is glowing because it's a forbidden fruit tree. Okay, I've got, oh, mysterious package. Open that. That's fun. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can cook with these berries to prep ingredients. I can prep seafood. There you go. That'll do it. And then I can make some things with it. I need to collect it 3 times. Oh boy. That's a lot. Okay, prepped seafood. I don't have anything else I can prep it with. Maybe I could buy some like vegetables or something. Their bed? Oh, this one is base game. They added this in the base game like SDX drop last Wednesday. It's a bunch of different pride swatches. There's a single bed and a double bed version of it too. So we have 2 of them. That's new. It came out in the base game last week. Okay. Let's purchase seeds. Oh, not fruits. I want vegetables, actually. I'll buy a few of them. Open seed packet. Open seed packet. Yeah, now we can prep some vegetables. Now we can do this. Gotta do it 3 times. I hate how messy the house is. It's like actually horrible. It's terrible out here. Oh wait, don't repair that yet. Collect these first. Collect, prep 1 more set of veggies, and then repair this. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I was able to register to vote before I turned 18 as well. When I was in high school, they had like a person came, I think I was only a junior in high school too, so I don't think any of us were registered to vote or we're 18 and like able to anyway. But they like had a person from like the local, maybe like the local elections official or something came and they did an assembly and they like gave us all papers if we wanted to register to vote then and there, and then we could turn them in to him and he would bring them in. So I registered when I was only like 17 as well, but I obviously couldn't vote yet, but I was pre-registered and ready to go when the time came. So that was nice. I think it's helpful that they did that because a lot of people might not have like the ability to register as easily or maybe not know how. And also like you might live in a house with like parents that disagree with you politically. And that way you can do it like in private, you know, and not have to worry about that. Okay, go to sleep. You know, I didn't really have that experience at my school, Lies, but I guess it depends where you are as well in Florida. I'm like lucky enough to live in Orlando where it's like, there are definitely conservative people here and like conservative pockets and stuff, but it's not as bad as like some other parts of Florida. So, kind of just depends. Okay, I'm letting my sim sleep until she has to go to work just a little bit more. Okay. Get ready. Go, go, go. 8 p.m. and it's time. Okay, I'm gonna have her work hard. I don't think she'll get promoted, but we can try. We can try. Baby care. Let's feed the baby. Shall we? Oops. Are you gonna do it or not? The babies are so glitchy, like... Can't be trusted. Okay, good. Nice. Wait for it. Now you can use the bathroom. And maybe I'll do laundry too. While we're in here. Stay on top of it. It's not so bad because we only have like 3 Sims. So it doesn't feel as terrible trying to take care of all of this. Santa's inviting me to the ruins. Oh, Lucky knows that fancy cheeses sometimes smell a little ripe, but this latest shipment really stinks. Should Lucky ask the chef to take a whiff or just go ahead and serve it? I'm gonna serve it. Not only does everyone love the cheese, but guests began asking for seconds. Apparently the stinky cheese is a hit. Neat? You can't be neat. Well, that's good that it was a hit. I wonder if we will get promoted today. We might get lucky. I think that the maids will do laundry when you hire one in The Sims 4. The problem is that I want my house to stay dirty. So I don't want to hire one because I'm trying to finish this filth aspiration. I need a filth fiend. So it's taken a while until they appear. I'm waiting patiently for a filth fiend. Oh, it just got even dirtier upstairs though. So that's good. All right. No, we didn't get promoted. Okay. That's fine. I'm so close to getting promoted too. I hate when that happens, when it's like right there. The filth fiend is an angry dust bunny, Christine. So when you, like, I think if you don't feed your dust bunnies long enough, they can become filth fiends, or maybe they'll spawn a separate one. They've got like red glowing eyes. So we're working on it. It's from Bust the Dust, yeah. I haven't seen one. It takes a while for them to pop up. Give it time. We'll get there. Well, that's scary. Yeah, right? Oh no, Bagel! Uh-oh. Who has the treats? You do? I got you, Bagel. I'm so sorry. Here, wellness treat. Okay, maybe I'll... Oh, never mind. Well, no, actually I won't bathe. Maybe I'll bathe the dog first. I was gonna have her go to sleep and then bathe the dog later, but we don't need to sleep yet. I'll bathe Bagel now. That feels fine to me. Poor Bagel. I think that he keeps like rolling around in the dirt on the ground, so it's not helping our situation. Okay, now Lucky, you can go to bed. Did you feed the baby? No. When they pick the baby up but don't feed it, it's like genuinely unbelievable to me. Why? Why would you do that? Oh, I don't have this family on. Well, let me look actually, Christine. I know I uploaded the sim, the single sim. Oh no. When did I last save? I thought it wasn't gonna actually crash. I'm like shocked that it really did crash. Oh, you're fine, Christine, don't worry. It was gonna happen at some point. It's fine. I can't believe that just happened. The gallery is so buggy. I think I would have saved when I went to the place to wish on the wishing well. But that was like a little bit ago. So it might be the wishing well. We'll see what time it was when I open it. That's so unlucky. Yeah, I still have them, Hallie. I haven't been using them on stream as much, but I use these a lot. They're very nice headphones. My favorite headphones I've ever owned, truly. Sometimes I think I look goofy with them on stream, so because my hair is kind of short. My bangs are in a weird position right now. I just cut them and they don't look the best. 10:13. Okay, that's not so bad. It's 10:30. But yeah, they're nice headphones. I do still have them. That's not so bad. You would cry. Well, 17 minutes ago is pretty bad. But we can just cheat our work performance back to where it was. Like, we can make things easier on ourselves. Like, what were we at? Like, I think it was around there. Maybe it was a little bit higher than that. The work performance, like right there. Yay, cheating! And we can just pretend that it's not happening, see? The last time you're game to that, you didn't play for like 3 days, and I wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't blame you. It's fine. We can make do. You should go repair that. Oh, that's right. I was working on the fresh ingredients. Oh. So I gotta do that again. That's annoying. Oh well. You tend to go hours without saving. Yeah, I'm usually pretty good about it. I feel like the times that I end up not saving is because I think that I did. So I'll sit here and be like, oh, I don't need to save. Like, I already saved. And then I regret my decision. But I usually try and save like every so often when I'm building especially. And then I don't want to get fired from my job. And then in gameplay a little bit more often than that. Maybe like twice a day in game. Save like morning and night if you can is a good method. But sometimes you forget. Okay, let's prep ingredients. We'll prep some veggies. You don't handle things going wrong in your games very well. I'm the same way. There have been times where we've been streaming and I like had a crash or something and I've been like, okay, I think I'm gonna be done now. Usually if it happens like close to the end of stream, I'm like, okay, that's enough. Yeah, there's an autosave function in MC Command Center. That's true. There is one. Are you gonna open this mysterious mail or not? Good. Collect the prepped ingredients, shall we? This stand mixer is from Home Chef Hustle if you're looking for it. Come on, again. Again, stop checking on the infant. Again. Stop. Prep ingredients. Come on. Don't know if you trust an autosave for this game. Yeah, I've not really ever used the MC Command Center autosave feature. I probably should. But I haven't ever used it. It kind of scares me, which is like nonsensical, but oh no. Could you imagine if it crashed again? I would have probably cried. What's with all the dust? I'm currently trying to do the bust the dust aspiration. My Sim's wife has the dust aspiration, so we're trying to play through it all. I'm waiting for filth fiends to show up. So that's what's with it. No, I think that's gonna be tomorrow with the kits coming out, Natalie. They haven't actually said that for sure, but I think it'll be tomorrow when the kits come out. Tiana just drank spoiled milk and it did not sit very well. I don't really want to switch from glutton to lactose intolerant. Yeah, the custom content kits are coming out. I still don't know if they've actually announced a release date for them or not, but it seems like everyone knows because like all the Sims blogs have been posting like about it. So I think they are coming out tomorrow, but yes, there are kits again, and there'll be more kits on May 1st as well. So the creators posted about it. Okay, there you go. The creators posted about it. So it's confirmed. The creators did post. From wearing damp laundry. Oh, that's no good. Okay, I need to collect one excellent quality prepped ingredient, cook 5 times listening to music, and cook meals using 6 unique prepped ingredients. Yeah, the kits that are coming out on May 1st, they teased them in the last like roadmap. It was there's like a gold, did they call it golden years or something. There's a cast kit that we think is for elders. There's like a kitchen clutter kit, and then the other one was like, I can't remember. It was like, it seemed, I kept being like maybe it's a garage, but it might be like a handiness themed thing. I'm not sure. We don't really know yet, so we'll find out when they come out. But workshop, crap workshop they called it, that's right. And I was like, hope it's a garage, but I don't think it actually will be. Don't skip work, go. Restoration workshop, is that what it was called? Restoration workshop? Golden Ages, that was the other kid's name. Yeah, that roadmap was a while ago. That roadmap came out the week of my wedding. That's how you know it was bad. It was a while ago. Santa wants me to go to the ruins. My goodness. Play? Oh yeah, exactly 2 months ago. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, just about exactly 2 months ago. The roadmaps are usually like, they used to be, at least Trash Panda, like quarterly teasers. So they would go for like the first like 4 months-ish of the year. Nowadays, I think they'll probably give us another roadmap in like June. And my assumption is that the June roadmap would have like teaser information about an expansion pack that'll come out this summer. Because they usually drop an expansion pack in the summertime. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if we got 3 expansion packs this year. Because they always do an expansion pack in the summer and then in like the holiday time, like maybe like November-ish. And so since we got one already, and they probably still will have one in the summer and in the fall, they haven't said that, but I'm assuming. I wouldn't be surprised if we got a 3rd expansion pack this year. But who knows? We shall see. Maybe a stuff pack too. I don't know. I would love a stuff pack, but I wouldn't be shocked if they did a bunch of kits and then those 3 expansion packs as their plan for this year. Did I get promoted? Yay, I got promoted. Okay. Promoted to executive chef. We now work 5 to 11 p.m. We have the next 4 days of work, and I think we might be able to get it. We're level 9, so we could probably finish the aspiration if we try hard enough. Let's get to work. I'm excited. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Oh, you're feeding. I guess that helps too. You can feed the baby. That would be good too. And we should probably save the game. Hey, good idea. Yeah, you know, Liz, the Sims 4 is clearly a really solid moneymaker for them right now, which is why they are not showing any signs of slowing down with these pack releases. But you said the fear is that you're worried about them running out of good ideas for expansion packs, and you know, you're not wrong, but we'll see. We still have a lot of ideas for things the community talks about wanting, so you never know. But yeah, they're clearly doing extremely well for themselves, so especially with the kits, like. Yeah, I can't figure that out either, Christine. Why they wouldn't have the CC kits on the roadmap. It doesn't make any sense to me why they wouldn't have done that. They're being, like, I don't know. It's a weird one. I wonder if they felt like they got a bad response to the original CC kits, and so they're, like, trying to be more low-key with these. But I don't feel like the CC kits got a bad response. I think they're the best kits. So, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see what happens, like, if they come out tomorrow and when they come out tomorrow, what goes on with them. Well, they had the past CC kits on the roadmap before Tangerine with the first 2. So that doesn't explain why they weren't on there this time. But I don't know. I don't know. Okay, you're finishing bathing the baby. Then I guess I'll put her to bed. Put Dusty to bed. I doubt they forgot. I wonder if they didn't have maybe they didn't know when they were going to come out. But that doesn't make any sense, does it? So that would be weird. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe because there was like 5 kits on the roadmap, they didn't want to point it out. You can't be neat. I reject it. Wash laundry. My sister is texting me about our plans for this afternoon. Sorry, I always feel bad texting when I'm on stream, but sometimes it has to be done. Sometimes you gotta respond. She's asking if she should ride with me or with her friends. I don't know, Shanna. You pick. I don't know why you're asking me this. That's not up to me. I said you can choose. She said I don't care. Like, what? Okay, I'm telling her to come with me instead. Unbelievable. We're going to Epic Universe, the new Universal theme park. Huge day. Yeah, Dan's coming too. Dan also gets to go. Honestly, I can't believe that her friend offered us tickets like this. He gets like employee tickets. And I couldn't believe that he offered up for us to go. I think it's probably because Shanna told him that I was so sad and jealous of her when she got to go before. I didn't expect him to bring me, obviously. But when she got to go, I was like, how come she gets to go? She doesn't even care about theme parks. And so I was so sad. And I was really mad at her, to be honest, that she got to go. And I think she probably told him that. And then he was like, I'll bring them next time. I was really, really sad that she got to go and not me. Sorry to be toxic, but like... It's my sister, so I'm allowed to be jealous, right? My sister, she doesn't even ride rides. Like, well, she actually did ride rides when she was there. They have this new roller coaster. Honestly, I've avoided any and all spoilers. There's probably some people in the chat that are like roller coaster people, and you might know about this one. If you don't worry about it. But there's a new one called Stardust Racers that the word on the street is that it's better than Velocicoaster that they have in Islands of Adventure, the other Universal Park. And that's like a really big, really scary roller coaster. Like if you're scared of roller coasters, that one you will hate. But it's really fun. I like it. And I've heard that Stardust Racers is like better and like cooler than that one. And Shanna rode Stardust Racers when she went with her friends. And my sister won't even ride like baby roller coasters before. Like she was like so scared of them. I think she got really peer pressured into it. But I was so proud of her. She probably hated it. Her journey on that roller coaster. But she rode it, which I was pretty impressed by. But yeah, I like roller coasters. I'm a fan. Dan is like a big roller coaster person. He like watches roller coaster videos. He knows like all the like people who make them, and like he's like, oh, this one's this brand from this year. He knows everything. Which is kind of fun. It's called, so the new, basically, Sweeney, Velocicoaster is at Universal. It's at the original 2 parks. It's in a park called Islands of Adventure, which is one of Universal's parks. But they're opening a 3rd Universal park in May. And that's like where this new ride is. But the park's not open yet. It's not done yet. Or I guess it's done, but they're still like, you know, testing, practicing, whatever, till it opens in May. And so that's where this new Stardust Racers ride is. Oh, I forgot Tiana's birthday too. Uh-oh. I forgot both of their birthdays. You can ride any roller coaster, but you cannot do Ferris wheels. That is so interesting. What is it about Ferris wheels that you don't like? The old rides are in Universal Studios, which is the first park. Then they, like the Simpsons and ET one you're talking about, and then they opened later, like at this point it was over 20 years ago, Islands of Adventure. They have more like newer stuff in there, I guess, because it's slightly newer, but I think it's a better park in general. And now they're opening a 3rd park as well. Okay, Dusty aged up. I forgot about that kid's birthday too, so that's really bad. I feel very guilty about that. I am gonna watch this TV for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go try and wish on the wishing well for a career promotion. Oh, I want to go to Alton Towers really bad, Nikki. I would like to do that. I've been in the UK. Me and Dan went to Thorpe Park, but Dan's parents live like 20 minutes from Thorpe Park, so it's like easy to go there. I haven't been to Alton Towers though. I would like to. We were talking about that with Dan's brother when he was here for the wedding. We were talking about like maybe going together like with his brother and his wife, and then like me and Dan would go with them and we would all go together because then his brother could drive us there. I would like to do that though. That would be so cool. The wind on a Ferris wheel? Yeah, I could see that. I haven't been on a Ferris wheel in a long time. I can hear Snap screaming. I don't know if you can. If you hear it in the distance, I can tell she's by her water bowl. Sorry. My cat is a weird one. You can hear? Yeah. Yeah. She's downstairs and literally all the way across the house, by the way. Like, all the way across the house. I'm gonna wish for a promotion without offering anything into this. Oh no. Okay, close without saving. Try again. Oh my god, that's right. I did that one, Christine. Oh no. So in Disneyland in California, they had this big Ferris wheel, and they have like 2 sides of it, I guess, that you can go on. Or like 2 lines that you can choose from. The first is like regular Ferris wheel, it just goes like this. Then they have like a swinging version where the like ride vehicle is like going like down kind of between, it's like swinging back and forth. Well, you'd have to look it up so I can explain better, but it is, I don't really often feel weird on rides. I felt nauseous on that ride. And usually I only get that way when I ride like those things that have screens. You know, they have those things where it's like a 3D screen and you're like, the vehicle is just moving a little bit. That Ferris wheel, it got me. That one definitely got to me. I wouldn't do that again. Lucky, okay. Promotion. Come on. What's it gonna be? Yay! Oh, we finished the scenario! I didn't even have to go to work again. We've been promoted to celebrity chef. We got to the top of the chef career ladder. And we completed it. Game time elapsed 20 days. We fear no fires. Yeah, I fear there were no fires. But we did it. And she's eating a cupcake to celebrate. Yeah, this was sad. I'm disappointed that it wasn't as interesting as I had hoped it would be, but oh well. There were no fires, I fear. Well, let's go give the toddler a makeover, and then I'll put the Sims on the gallery for you. I'm glad that worked out. And we got through like 3 levels of that for the promotion. Okay. Hold on. Text my sister back again. Sorry, everybody. Okay. Let's do a makeover. Should I upload this house to the gallery like this? With all of the dust? Or should we wait until we renovated it a little bit more? No, we should post it with the dust bunnies. It's more fun that way. Oh, I should have saved first, huh? I didn't. I'm gonna give the baby this hair. I love this little hair. It's so cute. I'll look at it when we get back into game, Christine, so we can see the reward. I'll be fast with the baby's outfits. Oh, let's wear this. No, this one's so cute. Wear that. Okay. And we can put some little blue sandals. Yeah, this hair is new. Was this one from the anniversary update? Did I just make that up? I think it is. I could be wrong. Oh my god, I actually like the tights with that. That's cute too. Where are my favorite little pajamas in pink? For our party wear, maybe we could do like... Oh, I love this one. Maybe we do this and we get like some little yellow shoes. to go with it. Stop. You can wear like this little swimsuit. Oh, where's my hat? Take the hat off. I don't have a default skin, Virgo. I don't really use any CAS custom content. I only have a couple things in CAS for custom content. And they are this and this. Oh, I have a shark as well. But yeah, I don't have like a default CC skin or anything. I used to use the night skin like, I mean, honestly, like 6 years ago or something, but I haven't used custom content in a long time, really. I like this watermelon one. I might have her wear that, and then we do like a green skirt. Is that cute? Oh, hey. No, careful. Don't walk there. Snap, I heard you screaming downstairs. Were you looking for me? Or were you just yelling at the water bowl? Maybe both? Yeah, that seems okay. And then maybe I'll give her some sunglasses too. Oh yeah, that's the spirit. Okay, I want to give her a cute little hat. And then I'll change the color in a second. I think I might have her wear like pink. Does this come in pink? Yeah, it does. So cute. Oh wait, maybe I could have this be in yellow. Or maybe the hat's bad. I kind of like the polka dot shoes. Maybe we stick to this. Why is it always screaming and never fulfilling biscuit orders? I'm asking myself that same question. Okay. The family I played the unlucky chef scenario with. Okay. Upload. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Then what? Then we cry, maybe? Wait for it. Can we purchase screams? I don't think Snap will agree to that. She actually screams on her own time. She would fulfill those more often though, wouldn't she? Yesterday, Snappy started a new blood pressure medication, didn't she? And she ate it really well. It wasn't even hard to give you the pill. I told her it was dessert. And she didn't hear me say that, but it worked when I said it. But it was good. She didn't have any trouble taking it, which I was worried about, so. Worked out nicely. All right. I'm gonna call this the Unlucky Chef House. 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Beware the dust. Okay, this way it's uploaded for you if you want it. Screaming is her hobby, not her business. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I guess I'll probably wrap up the stream here for now. Just because I probably should go soon anyway, and then, oh geez. And we finish the scenario, which works out well. You have to crush Babe's pills and sprinkle them on her food. We call it seasoning. That's so funny. Well, it works. She likes it. Oh, the rewards. That's right. So when we finished it, I got... Oh. Nothing. Maybe this energized potion? This fresh chef thing is from completing the Master Chef aspiration. Yeah, there's nothing. Wow. That's rough. Okay, well. Wasn't the other sim? No, Tiana isn't the one who did it. This is the sim. Lucky is the one who finished the Lucky Chef stuff. Yeah, you don't need Bust the Dust for this house to work. It'll actually be a lot nicer without Bust the Dust. Because it won't be so dirty. There's no furniture or anything from Bust the Dust. It just has dust on the floor. And I think it'll upload as dusty. Oh, maybe she got 5... Oh, she got a bunch of satisfaction points. She got satisfaction points. So we could buy like the mastery perk bestower if we wanted to. Oh, that'll do it. Let's drink that. Maybe I should pick like space bender so we can teleport. Whoa, we got secret spice, space bender, and aspirational creator. She has 3 now. All right, that's not so bad. That's not rigged. That's better than I thought. Okay, good. Also, they just said that they're unsatisfied in the relationship. This is a good time for us to leave, actually, I think. And with that, I'll probably go find somebody to raid. I know it's a little bit earlier than I normally get off stream, but I went live a little bit early today on purpose because of that. If you are mean to me, I'll divorce you. Uh-oh. All right. Let's go and raid. Maybe somebody playing The Sims 4. There's a streamer called Jake David who's playing the 1000 baby challenge. It says 11 out of 1000. Oh my god. Well, I wish all of them luck. Oh no. Oh, we're in for it now. Let's start the raid. I'm curious to hear how that's gonna go. It's been done before. Not by me. I value my peace too much to do that, but I respect the effort. I'm very curious to see what's going on over there. So we'll go raid Jake, and then I will catch you all tomorrow when hopefully the new kits come out. We'll get to play with the new build kits and stuff and test them out on stream tomorrow. Sounds good to me. Okay, have a great rest of your day, everybody. Happy Wednesday, and I'll see you later. Okay, goodbye.